Yup, everything working. What's up, y'all? This is another episode of Hadley's Heroes. We up in this thing. I got your boy K Dubs 526 up in here. I got How Sway, 2 Wise 86 up in here.
1986.
It's all four. I do that every time. It's
you almost
How
got it,
Sway, 2
good.
Wise 1986.
Man, you almost had it.
Holla at your boy. And you got your boy.
He almost got it.
Wait a minute. I thought I fixed it.
How Sway, 2 Wise 1986. But
Okay.
Yeah, I get where you're going.
Houseway, 2 Wise, 1986. K Dubs, 526.
1992. No.
Summer Olympics. And your boy Gons, a.k.a. Goose, a.k.a. Chut-Ching up in here. Holla at your boy. What's up with y'all, man?
What's up?
Man, nothing much. Just chilling. You coolin'?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
What you over there looking up? Both of y'all looking up on y'all phone.
Yeah,
what y'all got?
Man, I'm looking up something.
Trying to see.
I'm trying to make sure what somebody told me was true before I go in here and say it.
Trying to get the spank bank.
No.
Is it true that Donald Trump freed 7,000 people and 91% of them was black?
I don't know.
That's what I heard. I heard a couple of people say that.
I don't know nothing what Donald Trump got going on.
Yeah, they said.
Besides, he's about to. They got a warrant for his arrest.
Yeah,
That
That's
was interesting.
That's in other countries.
That's
right?
another country. Yeah, he got to
That's
go.
still interesting to me.
He got to
I
go
ain't
there to
never
get it
heard
done.
Have you ever heard of a president having a warrant?
Bruh, have you ever heard of a
He
president
free- he
having
freed
multiple
seven-
baby mamas?
He freed 7,000 more people.
No, I just heard about the first 7,000.
Okay, he did.
ain't
I remember
never-
he did that.
Yeah.
That's why that black lady I told you that told the Breakfast Club up. That's why she.
Yeah.
she
Yeah,
was
that's
one of
who I got it from,
yeah,
too.
She one of them people that was saying that.
That's why I was
that's why
wanting to
she
know
was
if it was true or
That's
not.
why she was riding for him.
I ain't know if it was true.
That's
Cause
why-
I
that's
remember
why
he was like, you don't care what Kim Kardashian do as long as she freeing people. Yeah, that's why I was asking about
Right.
was the Trump thing real? Was
Nah,
it
that
true?
was real. Now
It
he
was.
did that like it's not his first year, his second year.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, he did it like his second year.
Yeah, I gotta commend him for that. I can't even lie. 91% of them was black. That's a lot. That's like a lot of them.
Yeah, I know. I just
7,000 is like I'll take 5,
Yeah.
especially if a nigga was wrongly convicted. You feel me? I don't want to see nobody in there on some old misdemeanor shit. Then they done decriminalized a lot of stuff, so I hope a whole bunch of more people get out of jail for like non-violent offenses. Now, if you killing people and doing all of that, like, yeah, you deserve to be in there. But if it's like
I just wish we could have bigged him up
non-offensive.
like when that happened. I don't want to big him up right now.
I didn't know, cause I didn't know. I wasn't following it. You feel me?
Now I feel
Not right now.
I think everybody was saying that then. It was just like now it's just like.
See, I didn't hear nobody say that. I just heard that when I watched that.
Are you watched the whole thing?
Not the whole thing,
She
but
was-
I
she
watched
was-
it.
They weren't ready, was it?
Nah, they wasn't. That's who you was talking about.
Yeah,
okay,
they weren't
see, now I
prepared.
just seen that like yesterday.
They weren't prepared.
Oh, you just watched it yesterday? I watched
Yeah, I
it.
just seen it
yeah.
yesterday.
When I
And I didn't
When I
watch
tell
it.
you I left it, I watched it.
yeah,
but then
they weren't ready, was it?
But it was funny because as soon as I left and watched it, and then and I went back on the internet, everybody was talking about it. I was
See,
like,
that's
dang.
what I'm saying. Like,
but the interview I had
Right.
like some days,
And that
before
was funny.
But-
That was the funny thing
Well,
about
you know what
it.
it was? I know it's like if it's somebody like people don't know like that,
Right.
People won't watch it. Then they hear what people say. Me, like how I told y'all need to check his interview out. That's
Yeah,
what happened.
and that's what happened.
People went back and started watching it.
I think
Yeah.
that happened with a. I know
she
this
wasn't
is like
ready.
totally irrelevant to what we talking about, but Young Thug and Travis Scott had like a mixtape like 3 or 4 years ago, and now all of a sudden people are listening to it like it's new.
No, for real.
Yeah, and they was like, dang, this dropped like 3 years ago. Now it's starting to surface as like a good mixtape. And it was like, y'all slept on this the whole time. But I don't know, I guess it be so much stuff. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Then when they keep talking about him, you know,
I still
saying
talk about. I ain't never seen
bad
nobody.
stuff.
I ain't never seen nobody destroy all 3 of them like that. And she wasn't even writing everything, but they.
I don't know if she wasn't right against everything, but she had her
But a
ducks
lot
in a
of-
row.
Well, nah. I'm
think
just
a
talking
lot
about
of
the
things-
part about Planned Parenthood. That part just wasn't.
What'd she say?
When she was saying that we like, I ain't against it, but I mean, I ain't against people doing what they want to do, but I don't want to pay for it. Like, if I'm not for it, y'all for it.
Oh, she think that we should pay for
She
it.
know we don't pay for it. We don't. The government.
Oh, she said that we pay for it.
She said that we help Planned Parenthood for abortions. That's just not. They don't fund that at all. That's just a Republican thing that they always say.
But other than that, pretty much everything else, she was active.
I mean, it depends on how you feel about the LGBTQ.
Wait, hold on. I'm just talking about the facts, not opinions.
Well,
or
that
emotions.
LGBTQ stuff, that was more of an opinion, kind of about how what she was saying about D-Wade kids.
I ain't hit none of that.
Oh, you didn't get to that
What
part.
she said?
She was just saying like she not sure. She said they shouldn't be doing that because he a child.
Okay, and the only part that I really watched was when Charlemagne was like how did you become a Trump supporter and all of that stuff. And then when she was like, she was chained to the bed when she had her baby, and like he pardoned that won't never happen to another woman. I think that was dope too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Cause that's fucked up that you gotta be chained to. Like you in labor, you can't get up and run away.
Right.
Like you in labor, bro. Like it's a human coming out the inside of you. You ain't even got the energy. So I think that was dope. But I mean, I just want to give credit where it was due. I didn't know he did to 7,000 people, and it was 91% with black people. I think that's dope.
But I don't know how you give him credit and then he follows up with, you know what I'm saying, tweeting white power. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he tweeted that.
Yeah.
And then he hold on.
I mean,
he had to sit up for like 2 hours.
I really don't want to hear about what he did then. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna turn right around and be like, "Fuck you" at the same time.
I know, but bro was saying we can't just shit on the good stuff just because he did some bad stuff.
But I think he did it. I think
what you shitting on me behind my back.
But I think he did it. But I think he did that like it's been some years ago now.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like I don't think right now is the climate we talking about the positive he did right now because he.
Okay, see, and again. I ain't even know nothing about that.
Yeah, it was like
I just only heard
it didn't happen.
No,
recently.
I'm talking about the white power thing.
I
ain't know that.
What he did.
I didn't know that.
He had it up for 2 hours.
I didn't know that.
Okay, you don't remember the thing with the Bible? I meant to say that on that one podcast we was talking about like what all did he do? You don't remember he knocked all them people down so he can go hold that Bible at that church a few weeks ago? It happened that same day. I meant to bring it up. Like when he was just going to do a photo op to hold up a Bible to go to this church to make it seem like he wasn't scared to come outside. Bro, he got all them people to knock all them protesters down out the way. Then he went up just to do a photo op, and guess what? He had the Bible upside down.
Because he was rushing.
Nah, he just had it. He just did a photo op.
Yeah, they was talking about he was like a devil worshiper and stuff. And
I don't know about all that, man. Or if that's anybody's business necessarily.
Well, yeah. I mean, but I don't know. Like I said, I never seen that shit until you said something about it. Then it came up on my timeline.
Yeah, I don't like getting into with that kind of stuff too much.
Which one?
Like if he being a devil worshiper or an atheist and all that.
I'm just saying that it go hand in hand. If you put the Bible upside down, what they saying probably ain't too far fetched. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that was a long time ago.
Even if he not, he surely is catering towards it.
Yeah,
he
but
lived for 2 hours and he said
that's what I'm saying. Even if he not, I feel like he inciting that people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, he knows. But I think at this point, that's what he got to do for him to win.
Yeah. He got. There's another room, man. But you can't believe everything.
But just because he believe in white power, do that mean that he just bad like it?
What you mean?
Because we believe in black power. That don't mean we bad.
Nah, he had some KKK people on there saying
okay,
that.
But I don't know.
I ain't trying to defend it. I'm just going off of like, you know what I'm saying? We can't shit on the good part, right?
Turn behind. I mean, racist motive behind white power.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't feel like he just saying white power for
and
the betterment of white people because they you know what I'm saying?
Then he erased it.
Yeah, black power is different. Like I don't know.
I feel like it's more unity and then it's more like we just trying to get equal justice.
Yeah, we just trying to get equality. Like we just trying to have a seat at the table. Which is sad. The bare minimum, like you know what I'm saying. We want to feel safe when we get pulled over and. We want to feel safe. Absolutely. Our neighborhoods. We want our neighborhoods to be built up too. You know what I'm saying? Just the minimum.
I asked. I didn't ask. What was I finna say? I lost my train of thought, man. My fault. I was finna say something important, but I'll come back to it once it come to me. But yeah, I totally agree. I don't. I ain't supporting no white power or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to justify it, and I was just like. I didn't know about the white power thing. I didn't know about nothing else. I did hear about the freedom of those people. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was dope. I didn't know it happened 2 years ago.
Yeah, it happened like
I mean, but still though, I don't care when it happened. It happened.
I guess what I'm saying is there ain't no point of bringing it up or what's going on.
See, if I would have known it was 2 years ago, I wouldn't have probably brought it up. But I thought it was more like a reform that was recent. But that's what they're going to do right now. They're going to try to bring up, because election time in November.
Yeah. So they're going to try to bring up something. Because he ain't got our vote at all, period. So he just needs somewhat of a percentage at this point.
Biden got our vote still?
Yeah, Biden's going to have our vote. Trump definitely ain't getting that many minorities. Yeah. He going to try to do.
You don't think Biden racist too, though?
I don't know what Biden is, but I know he ain't Trump. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because he done said like 2 or 3 things along that racial border type. Like when he said poor kids can be just as smart as white kids.
I mean, he said a lot of stuff. He just not. I think everybody thought when he ran, he was just gonna be just as good of a running as a campaign runner as Obama. What we finding out that's just not true.
Yeah,
he's just not running a good campaign.
Yeah,
like if Trump was going to Trump looking,
but
at him
he still got our vote anyway.
Yeah, he gonna have our vote. I mean, cause he
are we voting blindly? Still?
Because he voting for the Democratic Party.
Are we still voting blindly? Would you say?
I would say yeah. I mean,
okay.
we still voting blindly. Okay. I mean, but I'm wondering is what's the other option right now? We ain't got no option. The other option is Trump, and we see what he doing. He trying to take away where you can't go to school for free. He trying to take away health care, all the stuff that we need to help us.
But truth be told, let me ask a personal question.
We still looking for equality in that.
Let me ask you this. No, I feel you.
Because I mean, either way, we're not getting any representation.
No,
either one of these.
We not. Absolutely not. I truly believe that. And but like, damn, I keep losing my train of thought.
Yeah, but I don't know why. I think that's the thing until we got.
Oh, my fault. I don't mean to cut you off, but she said strip away the racist comments, right? And
who strip away
the racist comments that he done made, and he kind of got the same. Because do you want to pay for lazy people to do stuff? Like, I'm just asking the question. I'm not attacking you. I'm asking, do you want your tax dollars to go towards people that's not doing nothing? Like, not even helping?
I don't remember what part when did she say that?
What?
Only part I remember that stuck out to me was the stuff about Planned Parenthood and the LGBTQ community.
Oh, at one point in the thing, she was like, take away, the racist comments and then this, and he pretty much got the same values as you and me.
Yeah,
that's what she was saying. But I was asking you, like, not even on a political standpoint, do you want to pay for people not to have a job, and then like you gotta have a job, but you pay taxes, but your taxes and extra money is going towards people that don't have to do that?
No, but I don't think that's the only thing that he stand for too.
No, I'm not saying that. No. But when he say he don't want to give free school and all of that stuff, that's because taxpayers got to pay for that, right?
Nah, but we pay for. That's why we pay the lottery. That's why we have a Powerball. We pay all that.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't think that all that money is going to. But
that's what it goes. Well, we can only go off what information we have. That's what that go to. So if we doing, that's what we paying. We already paying for that. So for to tell us that you don't want people to go for free, it's kind of like. So are you gonna take away scholarships?
Well, it's not really for free then. If we buying tickets, and some of that proceeds go to it, that ain't free.
Yeah, but you don't think that we should be able to go for free? I mean, because they already. Which is why in Asia, that's why they already kind of like moving ahead of us because they focusing more on education.
Absolutely. No, hold on. Now I don't know if this is true. I think this is what I read. I didn't follow up to see if this article was true, but supposedly he signed a bill that made having a skill more valuable than having a degree. Now, I don't know if that was true. I just read that. I didn't read the whole article.
I don't know how that could possibly...
I was about to say, what does that...
It's like, okay, like basically before the 60s, you could graduate high school and have a trade. I think they trying to go back to that instead of... Now,
how do you enforce that?
What you mean?
So how do you make sure that company is not hiring people because of their degree or their
Because
skills?
now, like if you go on LinkedIn or whatever, sometimes when you look for a job, it could be like an entry-level position, but it'll say you have to have like a bachelor's degree to do this.
But how can you? But I guess when I'm asking, how do you patrol that? If it's my company I own and I want somebody with a bachelor's, how can you?
I don't know. I guess the same way you can control like small business loans and different things like that. What's in that? Then that go back to my whole point about the lottery money. If they ain't control, I don't believe they control any of this shit. I think like feed the children and shit. We've been doing that shit for like 40, 50 years. We still feeding these same children, bro. Like, they've been getting millions and millions and millions of dollars.
But then I think that's also how many people are starving.
You know how hard it is to feed the whole continent?
But hold on. But then every time I hear another artist, even your wife said when she went to Africa, it's not really like what they show us on TV, right?
But it's still behind. Like, they still got a certain time of day where the water, they can't have running water.
Okay. But there are parts of Africa like that.
But see, I heard most of it, this is what I heard. Most of it is like, first of all, they only showing us that part. They not really showing us.
So big.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, because it's like South Africa is full of white people. They don't really show us that, right?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think, ain't it a lot of places like that too, though?
I think there's both.
Yeah, but I guess going back to what you said about the business thing, I mean...
And again, I said I don't know if that's true.
Now, if you own a business, you can't tell nobody how to run their business. You can control, like y'all said, the loan part.
But that's what regulations.
But that's my business. You can't tell me like what type of like credentials you need to run my place.
Right.
That's just like somebody coming to your house. They can't tell you how to run. Like I had a conversation with my homegirl today, with Sharon today. I was telling her, like, you can make whatever rule you want to make in your house. Now, just because it's my house, it's still regulations. Like, I can't shoot nobody because it's
I was going to say at a certain point.
Yeah, it's still a certain point, but I can decide who I want to come in my house.
This sounds like more so of an equal opportunity type thing to me.
Right. But I don't know. But I guess I'm saying if you consider a bachelor's degree if you saying, well, in my opinion, I feel like somebody with a bachelor's degree it has a little bit more skill set, then how can you? I don't know how you would regulate that. You know what I'm saying?
Because I might have a bachelor's degree, you might have a bachelor's degree, but you way better at.
But what if you don't have a bachelor's degree? I can't weed them out.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Just with the degree part, like how do you
see? Because I think we need more work. Because I think they trying to. This my personal opinion. I think they trying to bring more of those outsourced jobs back to the United States.
He been saying that's that Trump.
I know that's what I'm. That's why I said that's what
it don't make any sense. Why in the world would he bring those jobs back when it's cheaper to do it over there? Outsourcing. That's the whole point.
No, I understand from a money aspect, but
it depends on the job. I would say. What are the jobs he brings?
Right,
back?
like
he can't just say
he gonna bring back coal mining.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
But I don't think we need that though.
But that's what he's saying though. He literally said bring back coal mining.
I knew that when he was like running, but that obviously. But first of all, I'm not defending Trump or nothing like that. But every one of them politicians say stuff that they just don't do.
Nah, yeah, I agree with that.
Like all of them say they gonna do this. Most of the people that even run for president run for like lower taxes and shit, and that shit just don't happen.
I guess the question becomes then, what's the solution then?
I don't know what the solution is.
The solution is something that we far away from.
Wait a minute. I think that's a good idea because as you know, like. Sometimes when you get a felony, or I don't know if it's all the time, you can't get student loans.
Nah,
so you have to pay for college.
But okay, let me ask y'all a question. I don't know how y'all gonna like this. At what point do we know like things are stacked against us, right?
Oh yeah.
And then we know things ain't fair, right? We all in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
At what point do you be like, well, it's kind of like me and her talked about an hour and 45 minutes. I was like, at what point do you be like, okay, I know it's unfair, I know this, but I'm probably not gonna go over here and sell crack because this is gonna happen to me compared to if the white person do it, they gonna get a slap on the wrist. Yeah. So at what point do we start being like, okay, y'all, we know the information is out there, we know it's unfair. At what point do we be like, okay, I'm this age, I need to stop?
I think once we can see a skyrocket in success rates for people getting grants and things to start their own businesses and stuff.
I know that about the grant part. I agree.
I think you got to figure out poverty or poor people, because most people who do those things are trying to find some kind of come up or what, you know what I'm saying, or say trying to find money because they don't have money. Like, so you got to find a way to reduce that, like reduce the poverty. Now, that's another question. Like, how do you really reduce poverty? Because big businesses need poverty. Like, the country really needs the poverty.
Because it's ran off. That's how
they run. Free labor. You know what I'm saying? Any way we can make you work for the smallest amount and we can gain the most is how we gonna make money.
And that's why we outsource a lot of jobs.
So that's the problem. So the question is, how do you? I would guess my question would be, how do you? Because I feel like most of it comes from people who don't have trying to get.
Now, when I'm talking, I'm never speaking on somebody who just they was minding their business and they just got caught in a situation. I'm talking about the people that know better. Like, you know what you're supposed to be doing. Then I got to listen to you complain about why things are like this. I'm like, but you didn't have to do that. Like, at what point do we change things instead of just saying, man, it's just the white man, just the white man? What point do we start saying that it ain't us? I mean, that we ain't doing nothing either. To add to that, since we know it, like I already know, like, it's probably not a good idea for me to be riding around at 3:00 in the morning with a illegal gun in the car.
Right.
I know that.
Right.
And I know I'm a target, especially me being a dark skinned man.
Yeah.
Me riding around, it's not fair, but I got a high chance of getting pulled over. At what point do I be like, okay, I probably don't need to do that?
Yeah, you're right.
I think it should be a point, but I mean, it is hard with the system. Also, is not at a point where it'll help us if we do get like that. Because even if we do get like that, the system still fucked up to.
It starts you early. Once they get you 18, they want to go ahead and get you a felony, so you can't do any of these things.
So that's why I think it started with the family then.
Oh, yeah. So because most people that I know that had a good single mother that was actually in the home, not on drugs and not out partying and stuff like that, most of those guys that I know turned out pretty well. Most of the people that I know that got daddies and mamas, they are pretty well. Of course, you got bad apples in each one, and that's going to be on white or black side. But I totally believe that right there. Like, it start with the family, and you know what I'm saying? But I think it's all systemic racism because I think in the 1960s or something like that, they was like 71% of the families had the daddy in there, the black families. And then like a decade later, it went down to like 12 to 8% or some shit like that because of, you know what I'm saying, just Jim Crow and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then reading about the 13th Amendment, I ain't watched that Netflix thing, but I just read like what the 13th Amendment was. That right there alone, because you could get a ticket for not having ID on you. They could take you to jail. Now you back a slave, really. You feel me? Because anything that we did, like jaywalking, like walking at night, like they was picking people up for anything. And it was right in the article that I was reading. And I was like, I mean, sometimes you can't. You just gonna have to, I hate to say it, we just gotta tread lightly because they ain't gonna be no help from the other side. That's not an option.
I can't say it can be no help because we wouldn't have got to where we got if we had nobody on that side helping us. Period.
We need help.
Yeah, we need help. We need more help from them.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, if I get caught with the pistol like you saying or something like that, I don't think there's no coming back from that.
That's not true because you just said she was a felon and what she got. You can't say that when we know
she was a felon with a gun and shit.
She was in prison.
With a gun?
I don't know what she had. She was in prison, so she had to make. The fact that she was in prison, she was.
But she got. I'm talking about what she did. Did she have a life sentence? No, she got out pretty much, right? Or did he get her out?
I think he got her out on some kind of that little grant thing. He got her out.
But it was basically because they got her on some bullshit anyway.
I don't know. What did she do?
I don't know. That part I don't know. First of all, it was a non-violent crime. It was a non-violent crime. Yeah, I remember her saying that.
Fraud, yeah.
Writing bad checks, some stuff like that.
Some people that on Wall Street, they do since the beginning of Wall Street.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
So she wasn't innocent.
I don't think she was innocent, but I don't think she did a violent crime either, though.
I think she also said that too.
I don't think that matters sometimes.
I think she did say
not to me.
She was.
Wait a minute. Okay, what about to the legal system though? Because I know at my job, like my job personally, I got on with a drug,
I think
right?
It depends on how much money you stole.
No, okay, I feel that. I got on with a drug thing on my record. It was a misdemeanor.
Right.
But they at my job, they do not hire you, period, if you got anything with assault on your.
Well, I know that.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, then so that's what I'm saying. Like if it's a violent crime or something like that, or something with a pistol or something, I think they gonna pretty much try to go hard on you. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna try. They are gonna go hard on you, but that don't give you an excuse to stop. I mean,
no.
Stop looking and just be like, well, man, this is where I am. I give up. I just think that's like a poor.
Now, me personally, I be thinking brothers don't need to be doing that. But then I use your example. How you be like them people be 22 years old with money.
You're right.
You really can't, like when you grow up with that, like, you know, some people ain't never been outside of their neighborhood.
And I'm agreeing with you, like how we were talking about James Winston and all that. But I'm saying, I guess I'm asking y'all, maybe I ask the question better. What age do you take responsibility? At what age do you be like, man, I gotta change something? Man, what's the age?
See, I think it should be young where you know right from wrong. But then when you, like, I don't know, bro. When you go without, I done seen people go without, and I done been without, and I done did some shit that's not of my character. You know what I'm saying?
What made you change?
Because I'm personally, are level-headed enough, and I've done seen enough stuff to know that that's not the place for me.
Nah. Especially like to me, like I would feel like once I went to prison and I got out, I'm not finna.
I think my family did a good job with consequences, if that makes sense. You know, some people don't even got nobody to tell them nothing.
Nah, I agree with that.
You feel me? And then sometimes you just don't know. You feel me? Like, you know right from wrong, but shit, you gotta keep the pistol because motherfuckers got pistols and they'll shoot you. I guess
I'm asking, at what point are you just an old fool?
Man, when you looking at your kids and they in the same position that you in, I think once you start having kids, you should. But man, bro, it's hard to say because people people don't be doing it. But then again, it's your environment. If ain't nobody teaching you, like, I want to know not how to be like other people.
It's just something about me, like, I done been in just jail before, and I just don't like being in no cage with the and I can't walk out when I want to, or using the bathroom in front of nobody else. For me, that's like. That's
degrading.
That's just like something I just don't want. I don't want to wear nobody else's drawers.
I don't want to be associated with none of that.
So I be wondering, like, now what can we do to help our people, our next generation out, as opposed to like staying like.
That's why I think it's the system, like, because even if because right now the system is put as many people in jail as we can.
And the system has been built like that. Why
black people don't put more people in the military?
I don't think that got nothing to do with people on the street because people was in the military. Then when they came back home, they still got treated like niggas.
But just because you go to the military, you still got responsibility in the jobs you supposed to do. Because I know success stories from that come from poverty. You know what I'm saying? My older brother had less than what me and Chase had. That ain't no question. That's just a fact.
Yeah,
like he just had less. He got.
But your brother wasn't never out there thugging though, was he?
But he wasn't in the best neighborhoods either.
Yeah, but he wasn't out there. But you know.
But didn't nobody make him do that?
Yeah, but he had smart enough sense to know.
He didn't have no daddy. His daddy was a murderer.
Yeah, but he had smart enough sense to know though, right?
I'm saying though, what point do we start making excuses? Because it's hard to explain that to somebody like that. They come. Because he don't. What's dope talking to him about? Because he be like, you trying to explain something. He be like, what are you talking about? I grew up in the same neighborhoods, if not worse than you did. He said, I understand people get caught in situations. He said, I done seen stuff that you probably didn't see, and I didn't go outside as much as you did. He said, so all that time about y'all, we can't do nothing. He said, I ain't trying to hear none of that. He said, you know how hard it is to become a high official officer in the military as a black man? He said, you know how hard that is? And my wife? He said, I ain't trying to hear no excuses. Yeah. He said, I'm out here trying to get mine. He said, I ain't listening to none of that. So when I talk to him, what can I argue with him about? I have no argument.
No, not to him. No, he level-headed. Right. Like, I don't
But he don't see. So he don't see like black people. He don't think black people.
He all for that. He not listening to no excuses when you 40 years old doing it out here still getting locked up and doing the same thing.
If you 40, that's just different.
Like, but I don't think those are the people that we because we talking about. I don't know. I feel like.
I think sometimes what we do, we focus on what we can't do, as opposed to what we can do as well.
Well, I'm gonna answer the question. I think it's the system because it's built. I don't think none of this is gonna change because this is my personal opinion. I don't think niggas naturally act like that. I think people in poverty naturally act like that.
I agree with that.
So I don't think it's just
people in poverty are black people
because of the system.
Well, you can't say the majority. It's really like the majority of our people are in poverty, but a lot of white people are in poverty as well because it's more of them. Like because we already proved that the majority of people on food stamps are white people.
This is my.
It's just that when something happens,
majority of the black people in
the
poverty neighborhoods, like even white poverty people ain't in poverty neighborhood. They in the country. Like they out there in the woods or something like that. Like
or trailer parks.
I mean, but that's in the hood though.
Yeah, but
they in the hood too.
Nah, so I'm not arguing that. I'm saying though, like that's still no excuse what we out
here
doing.
This is an example
like, at what age
of
do we take responsibility? Like that's what I'm asking. I'm not.
No.
I'm not saying. But it's definitely a system. But you don't have to play either.
I think there's
how you don't play.
I feel like there's a system part of it. It's not all responsibility because. I feel like part of it is
not our responsibility.
It's not all responsibility. Like the whole reason why we're not like this. So I feel like we say that because we wanna attack each other for not holding each other responsible. But I feel like either way, even if you do try to get out, like the system ain't gonna help you. Like ain't gonna let you.
That's
get
what
out.
But
even if you do.
So y'all saying it ain't no way to play the system then.
Well, it's hard. It's not built for us. Yeah, it's not built for us to play it.
I'm not saying.
There's a couple of people that can play the system, but not everybody.
So what they do is they sit down and say, "Okay, we're gonna let you do it, and you do it."
Well, I don't think they pick you out personally, but I feel like you get into a situation where you need you got to do something, and the system holds you back. Like, nah, you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they try to bring up or. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got enough money.
Okay, now this one question.
Whatever is your money, your past, something they gonna use against you.
This is the question we always, when we talk about this. What is it that you're not allowed to do?
What you mean?
You personally, what can't you do? If you set your mind to it and then you do what you're supposed to do, like name something that you just I can't do that. Ain't no way. Like name something on like that you can't do.
I don't know if it's something that I just can't do. I think it's me looking at what's been presented to me. So you did bring up the point where there are people that's beat the game and got out, right? So it's two things that's either happening to me why this is not on a mass scale. Right. It's either one, the system is prohibiting a lot of this, or two, black people just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Cause I know if I see somebody like that, I'll be like,
or the information.
So like Jay-Z or these people that got millions and millions of dollars and influence.
Right.
Why? This is just my personal asking a question. Why haven't they been like, let's start this up. This is how we can do it. I obtained my wealth like this. Let's do this, guys.
I used to feel that way too, but then when I found out what they're doing behind the scenes, like it's like basketball players that own like a whole apartment complexes that they just don't even put their name on.
But that's like one. I'm talking about like how come this is my question. How come there hasn't been another Black Wall Street since the one burnt down? I think that there's been intelligent black people that's done came together and tried to do stuff, or just since 1921 when that happened, but I think it hasn't happened since then.
Yeah, but I think that's still like what somebody personally wants to do. I'm talking about even us just being more successful is what I'm focusing on.
I think that video that you was telling me about how we pull our assets together because we spend like $1.3 trillion a year.
That video, that's not, I don't think, you didn't watch the whole video how it worked, did you?
Yeah, I did. That's why I was telling you, like me and you had two different, okay, so I'm thinking we put our money together, right?
No, that's not how it works. See, once you said that, that's
okay,
not
go
how
ahead,
it
explain it. Go ahead.
How you heard about this Susu thing? All right, basically what happens is they basically say you put in $400 a month, or whatever, $500, whatever it is a month.
Right.
And then when it's your turn, you get $4,000. You get
there's different variations of that. You don't have to do it like that.
I know, but that's why I was saying.
But if you listen to Dr. Boykins, he gave you multiple
No. The
descriptions.
The Susu is good if you need a lump sum of money right then and there.
Right.
That one.
If you use it that way. Right.
And the other thing is called something else. I sent you 2 videos.
Right.
The other thing is called something else. That was like
I'm gonna go back and watch it because both of them to me was Susu videos.
Nah, they both were Susu.
So I'm gonna watch it again.
The Susu, all it's doing is giving you a big lump sum of money right now. Like you need. You're right.
Right.
But you're not gaining any money.
See, that's not the way I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it is okay. We all start at the same spot. Put that money in the pot. Right. Then we use that money not to give it to an individual, to start something that's going to continue to bring us money.
But my argument to you with that situation was I wasn't arguing if anything was wrong with that. I'm saying it wasn't beneficial to me because you're not gaining anything.
Well, see, I think you gain it if me, you, and him put our money together and go buy a White Castle or something. I'm just using for example.
But it's $4,000. So what I'm saying is it's your money. It's all it is. It's your money. Like.
Yeah, but if I put $4,000 in, I got $4,000, right?
Yeah, and everybody else.
But
okay. What I'm saying is, if you get that $4,000, you got to put in $400 the next month. It's a 10.
See,
It's a 10-month cycle.
We still missing each other.
But that's 2 different things, though.
Okay, then. So again, Dr. Boink. I watched the Dr. Boinkins video.
Right.
He said if you putting it in like that, it don't really benefit you. But if you put it to a common goal, that's going to make money, that's something that make. But even a so might be beneficial to you.
Neither one of them make you. You don't. That's what I keep trying to tell you. You're not making money.
You're missing me. Listen, just listen to what I'm saying. We put the money in, right? We do not give the money to a individual. Right. We all collectively
That's not the same thing.
Okay.
Because if I get that same $4,000 that you just earned, the next month you got to put in $400.
We still missing it.
Okay,
you're not listening to me.
That's 2 different things.
We're not putting more money in. What I'm saying is we get to a point.
How do the other people get their money back?
You're not listening to me. You're not. Nobody's getting the personal money. Nobody.
But that's why I sent you that video. So you're talking about something totally different at that point.
So us collectively putting in money and putting it towards a goal could be. Dr. Boykins said that's a version of so-so.
But that's not what I sent you. That's why I said he didn't watch this video.
So that's 2
different things.
Let me take it back. Take it back.
Now saying everybody
start over.
Saying everybody put your money in.
Hold on.
Saying everybody put your money in one thing and then don't touch the money. That once you still say don't touch it, that's something totally different at that point.
Okay, so did you watch the Dr.
Yes,
Bonkers video?
I sent you both videos.
He said if you put it towards a different goal.
Now the goal would be if you saying, hey, I don't have $4,000 of capital right now, is what you're saying. But hey, and I can't come to you and say, yo, Lawrence, let me get 4,000. Like, oh, I ain't got 4,000. Let me get Kell and the rest of all of us, and then so I can get my money back. We can pay it back in a lump sum, like each month, $400. Because if you keep that same $4,000 each month, you're gonna keep pulling $400 from that same spot. Now, you're right. I'm agreeing. Now, listen, I'm agreeing with you. If that person got a good idea, and that $4,000 is you finna use that $4,000 to open up something right then, and then you say, yeah, we ain't gonna worry about paying nobody back. We just gonna go into business. Then that point, you're right. But once you start talking about don't touch it, you have to pay again within the 10.
And the pie gets bigger, right?
No, because the pie's not getting bigger.
See, again, we not talking about the same thing. Yeah. Let's throw whatever you think the so-so, right, whatever that is, right, let's throw that out the window. We ain't gonna talk about that. I don't know what he talking about, but Mr. Boykins, the Dr. Boykins, on that video, the same one that you sent me, said if you put that, instead of giving it to an individual person,
right,
y'all put that money in a collective pot, buy something or create a business that's going to create more money. Now everybody gets money.
And then what I'm telling you is, once you do that, that video, what he's talking about, that's not what that so-so is at that point. I sent you that video to ask you what a so-so was.
Okay.
I thought you heard of it. That's why I sent you the video. Because I was like, Gonzo like numbers. That don't make any sense. Because we got approach with this.
Yeah.
We did the basic math on it. Because we thinking we finna you put $400 in and you get $5,000 back.
Yeah.
You're not getting $5,000 back.
Right.
Like, because it's basic math. Once I get my...
So let's do it. Let's just do a hypothetical right here. It's us three, right?
Yeah, it's a 10-month cycle.
Okay, let's do 3 weeks.
Okay.
Let's do 3 weeks.
Okay.
And I just want to see how the math works. So every week we all put in $100.
$400 a month.
Well, we can still shave those numbers down.
Because once you do this,
I don't think the definition of so-so has to start out with $400.
No, that's what that is. Like it's like a African. That's why I was saying how you heard it is.
Yeah, but I don't think he said you could even start out with $50. You can start out with $100. You don't have to start out with $400.
When he said, "Well, I wasn't too familiar with this. I had to go do some research on it."
Right.
That's just not what that is. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
What is not what is?
But that's I was showing you only what a so-so was. That was it.
So what is the so-so?
Man,
I still didn't get it.
We got approach with it, right? One person's like win and one person's fired. Each person get a time where they get $4,000, but you have to put $400 in a month. Do the math on that. So when your turn comes, everybody got $4,000. I mean, gets $5,000 at some point. Everybody gets it. But it's like we did the math. We said, wait a minute. So if it's for a 10-month cycle, if I do the math on that, what am I gaining? I might as well just put my money in the bank and just and put a CD on it, and might well get interest.
I don't know. Hold on.
That don't make any sense to me. That's why.
So wait. You got no. You got. Hold on. You got 10 people.
You got it. But this the problem though. For it to work, you got to always find 2 more people to add on to.
No, see, I don't think he was looking at it right. If it's 10 people with $400, right? Mm-hmm. If we put that into a pot today, that's $4,000 off the rip.
But somebody's gonna get the $4,000.
Right, and then next week. The next month, then the next person get $4,000, right? So at this point, let's just say,
the other 2 people are not done paying.
Okay, you're not done paying either, though.
No, nobody's done paying.
That's what I'm saying. So again, like we all put $100 in, right? So at the end of the week, we got $300.
It's not the end of the week. You pay about a month.
But I see what you let him finish.
Yeah, you don't have to it don't have to be a specific time frame or a specific dollar because everybody don't have $400 in a month to do this.
But I was showing
you can do the math on your own.
I was showing you what the scam was. I was showing you.
Okay, so if we all put $300 a week, right? That means so after the week. We got $300.
One person get $300.
One person get $300. Now next week we all put $300 in. The second person get $300. Right. So at that point, you getting $300 and you don't only put in 2. The first person that got $300 and only put in 1.
Right.
The next person gonna get the $300 and they put in 3. But then the next time
I still got to put in $200.
No matter until the 10-month cycle is up.
It keeps going.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I wanted you to watch the video.
You don't have to put a time limit on it, bro.
But I was showing you that. You keep arguing about the time limit. I'm talking about. Have you heard of that specific thing? That's why I'm asking.
The $400 in the 10 weeks. That's
in
is
10
that
months. In
10 months. That's the only thing you asking me about.
You
know you can't change the variables and the numbers, right?
What we arguing here? I'm agreeing with your method. We done. Right. I'm talking about the method that we got to approach with. That's a different method.
Oh, okay then. Okay.
You been arguing me about the same thing?
Yeah, because you asked me what a Soho is. I mean, a Susu is.
Just not what you're talking about,
right.
but what you just...
That's something different.
That little simple example you try to give us.
Right.
So eventually, I'm going to have to pay... Because by the time we get to the third person, the first person paid $300. The $300 that they got, really,
right.
basically,
right,
and then
yes,
and then if somebody drop out who not gonna pay, then the other two people they good, but the rest of y'all just screwed. So that don't. Yeah, if everybody else stop paying, say one.
Yeah,
let's say you.
But I think it's rules in there that you set up, and it's a trust factor too. You gotta do this with people that you trust. You feel me? You can't just be doing this with like people at the store and shit.
The people they approached us with, we didn't even know the other people in there.
Okay.
It work like that. That's why I was trying to get you to watch the video, to watch the whole video.
But still, he said before you do it, make sure you trust the system and what's going on.
Yeah, but it was like a pro. That's why I was asking you. I wasn't asking you about debating if you should do it.
This supposed to help. This is an idea for black people.
To say like somebody approached us with this.
Is this supposed to be an idea for black people?
It's an African proverb. It's an African thing, ain't it?
And then when we did our research, a lot of people they got beat because like people just
the people that was not trustworthy.
People not trustworthy. People might be like, hey man, I gotta pay my rent, and then some people just didn't have the money and they just
I think you don't get it like you. I would get in with you because I don't never hear you calling me and say I ain't got my rent money.
Exactly.
So you don't do it like sketchy ass people.
Right.
But
you're not fucking with them.
But that's why I was trying to show you the scam. It was a big scam. So I was saying, have you heard of this, bro? I wasn't saying like I'm finna do this.
Right.
I'm saying we got approach, and then we just said because I go over all the stuff at the bank. I said, hold on. So she said, what you get if you turn this in? If you get 500, whatever the number was, you get $4,000 back. I said that don't make sense.
That never makes sense.
I said, how does that make sense? She said, I don't know what she talking about. So I started doing more research on it. I did the math. And then I started seeing scam. Then I started doing the math on. I said that math don't add up. So it lasts for a 10-month. Just what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. A 10-month cycle. You pay $400 to $500 a month, and everybody get $5,000. I'm like, but haven't I paid that over the 10-month?
Right, you will.
Period.
This is what Dr. Boynton said. He said sometimes when you for example, when you say you gonna work out, you don't go work out because you don't have that motivation or that influence.
Right.
This program is supposed to make it to the point where you're obligated to do it. So now you're, because you saying it on your own, you might not save $400 a month. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to this. I'm agreeing with him. Say like, I want to open up something like tomorrow. Like somebody come and say, hey, man, we got this storefront you want to open up, but I need 4 racks tomorrow. I don't have 4 racks. What I would do is, I agree with this. If me and you, if we say, hey, look, okay, I know y'all ain't got it, but can all y'all give me $400, and this is how we gonna pay everybody back. We all paid the $400 a month, or whatever we can afford, whatever the number is, like you said. And then in 10 months, you're gonna get a big lump sum of money, but it's gonna be the money you already paid. That's your form of let me borrow the money. It's cool if you're doing that. They came to us like we was finna gain money. I was like, that ain't how that work. That don't even make sense to me. Like, so what happens when the first person get because they got people got different names like Earth and Wind and Fire. What if Earth get the money and just be like, I'm out? Then what?
Yeah. Nah, I see what you're saying.
So that's what I was saying. I was like, that math don't.
Hey, speaking of scams, so then breaking up a whole nother scam. Have you ever seen the scam on well, you don't be on Twitter like that, but like they'll be like, give me your cash app and send me $20 and I'll give you $200 back. Like that don't even make sense. It sounds like kind of like what you're saying. Like, how How do I give you $20 and you
Yeah.
gonna give me $200?
No, I'm not. I knew when we was texting, I said he arguing two different things because I know Gonzo and numbers. That don't even make sense.
That don't even make sense.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's why I was saying, okay, that part, like, it still mathematically could work if you're not good at saving. If you're not good at saving, that's a great thing to help you get 4 bands.
And if you trying to, if everybody believe in your idea, and we all don't have, if one person don't have $4,000 to give you, or whatever the number was to give you, you're right. I'm not arguing that. But then the other one, you got to keep adding on 2 people. If you don't get to say, like, when you put your money in and you don't get 2 other people to join, you screwed.
That's why I was telling you we kind of do something like that with the family, but every month, like, an adult got to put adults got to put a certain amount in a month, and however many kids you got to put them inside the month. Now, in 6 months, we take a family vacation. It's all paid for everything. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, bro, you don't know how to add no more.
You should do that with us.
Yeah.
I was like,
smart.
It's crazy, ain't it?
That's simple.
That's simple as hell.
See, that's simple.
We get $1,000 a month.
That's what I said. I said something different. I said he ain't arguing the same thing. I'm arguing. He can't be. I said he.
Now, your specific one that you were talking about, I was going off what.
Yep.
Boinkin
This is
said.
exactly what they do.
Yeah.
Add a 0 to everything. Yeah. That's how they mark. Like, whatever you give me, I'm gonna add a 0 to.
Yeah.
So if you give me 200,
I flip your 200 into 2,000.
Yeah. Guess what I said? I said, yeah, what I need. What I to do. She started FaceTime. I said, bro, I'm not finna answer that, bro.
Yeah, she ain't gonna. She's finna get your money. You don't never hear from her.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I'm glad we on the same page. I was like, man, that's why I don't like texting. I said he don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, I'm trying to
tell me about that particular one.
I'm just that particular situation. But that Susu thing can work if everybody
on the same accord. Yeah, you gotta trust everybody.
Understand, like, look, we doing this to open up a business, so for this one, or open up whatever, because this person got a good idea.
Right.
That
feel
can work. But if somebody ever come to y'all talking about you finna make some money off of, I'm like, how are you making money? Now? Yeah, you can make money from the business this person opened up.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna make, like, they was coming to us like we finna make some money.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I ain't even that good.
Now you're not. I don't think you making money. I think what you're doing is acquiring that lump sum at one time.
Right, that's all you're doing.
That's what you're doing. Yeah.
You don't got the capital right.
Yeah, but it's nice to get a $4,000 check.
That's why I make it sound like you making money because.
But that's how they presented to it.
But you ain't really making.
You're not making no.
No, you're not making no.
But
you just putting some money in a cycle, and you got
to get a lump sum.
Yeah, and to get it, but to pay it back eventually over 10 months.
It ain't necessarily that you go first to get the 4,000.
Exactly.
No, it ain't.
Scary part. Yeah. You be like, but that's why you said I wouldn't do that but people are really close. And
absolutely. People that don't have no financial problems. You feel me?
But the scary part is, but like, I guess with anything, if something do happen, then you.
But what I'm thinking about is the people that I fuck with. I want to be able to do that to come to a common goal. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't talking about what I'm talking about.
Like, bro, and it's crazy.
Yeah, common goal is more.
Yeah, that's different.
More sound more feasible. Like if we put that in. We trying to, like you said, create a business. Yeah. Buy something that
you don't want to go to the bank and then worry about them interest fees.
Man, this is an example. $10K to start a steak and shake. 50% of the profits. You feel me? Whatever the store make, you put your 10 bands up. You get your store. Whatever the store make, you get 50%, and steak and shake get 50%. That's just $10K to start a steak and shake. So it's really a lot of opportunities out there.
Steak and shakes ain't doing well.
Now that's why I was saying it's an example. You know what I'm saying?
It depends on where you put it at, though. I think too.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, it's all about location. It's all about location.
Like that. What they got down? They got like a nasty Dunkin' Donuts at the bus station. Mm-hmm. It's still open because where it's at. People be like, "Well, I'm right here. I might as well go to Dunkin'."
You ain't got no choice.
I used to work there.
That the one downtown. Yeah, but people ain't got.
But I used to work there when it first opened.
But people ain't got no.
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no choice. What you gonna?
Yeah.
Like, what you gonna like? You hungry? Like, what? Yeah. Steak and shake right there.
Yeah.
I don't want.
Yeah, and it's cheap.
The hot dog man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But shit, you could get you a whole meal over here, steak and shake. I mean, fuck with me.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I do think it's about location and shit.
Yeah.
But how much does that cost too? Then, because you talking about 10 for the.
But I think they take care of that.
You think?
I think they take care. They work all of that out because it's gonna be a steak and shake.
Okay.
And you only getting half of the profit, so you don't own it. You're franchising it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, brother, they try to come to us with a pyramid scheme, buddy.
Yeah.
Now that definitely was a pyramid.
Do you know them?
Yeah, no, they ain't say it to me. Regularly said it to her. I was like,
yeah, that's definitely.
I was like, I was sitting there. I was like, I said that don't make sense. I said you gonna get them $400 and then you gonna get $5,000 back. I said, wouldn't everybody just do that?
Hold on, if you getting 5,000 back, you making 1,000.
That was I said you gonna get $5,000. You gonna put $400 to get 5,000, but you still gotta pay the $400 the next month.
Yeah.
So when you add it up and you put that, because if you making money, you can just leave that 5,000 on to the side then.
What you mean?
Like say like you get your 5,000, you can just leave it over here since you making money.
Yeah.
But if you keep pulling, you gonna keep.
But then every 10 months you gonna get another 5,000.
Nah, it end after 10 months. That's what I was telling you.
Okay, this one I'm talking about. I guess it's got to be a different name because like I told you, I didn't even know that had a name.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Or they call it a blessings loom and all of that.
But they say it work good like
not the blessing loom
in communities and stuff like when people have like
sick relatives and stuff
yeah,
like that. That's really what it's for when they can't afford
natural disasters and stuff like that.
That's what it's for. But people be running off. They said once the blessing loom gets up to like 8 million, they said only 1 million people make money. The other 8 million people just
because he said that particular one right there is similar to the insurance. Yeah. Like everybody putting in, like everybody don't claim an insurance file all the time. Yeah. So they got so much money that they loaning the banks now. You feel me? Because I had a car for 10 years, never claimed insurance once. I know I had insurance at least 8 solid full years of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never used it once. You feel me? That was like, and I was under 25, so that was like 170 something every month. You feel me? Until I got 25, then it was like 120.
Nah, man, people gotta be careful. Man, just hearing stuff like that, somebody like people you know that come to you with that, and just seeing it, I'm like, people really out here like getting over on people.
And then there's a lot of gullible people too, though.
But sometimes, man, just that mouthpiece, just knowing how to word things.
I'm not going for that shit, bro.
Just
I ain't giving you my debit card. I'm sorry. First of all, I ain't got $400 to give you right now, partner, for 10 months.
Right.
You hear me?
Well, and this is my thing. I said, check this out. We'll do it. Tell them to get us the 5. We want to be first.
Mm-hmm.
You out. You out, man.
I just put my money in every month. You making 1,000 for nothing. If you put in 400 for 10 months, that's only 4 racks. If you getting 5 back, you kind of just made $1,000 in 10 months, which you could have made that earlier. But like me personally, I'm not a good saver like it. I ain't gonna lie.
I thought you was tight.
No, I'm tight, but I'm still not a good saver.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? Like I'd be like
saving these hoes.
Not really lately.
You
no.
You saving?
My cape retired. I had to put him up.
Dang.
But yeah,
I used to be horrible
at saving.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm definitely better now.
Man, after that, it made me go. I'm going back to the bank on Friday. Well, nah, not Friday. It's gonna have to be next Friday because they close. They're gonna be closed. They're gonna be closed the 4th of July. The banks.
When is the 4th? Thursday, Friday. No, tomorrow, Thursday.
It can be like Saturday.
Tomorrow the 1st.
It's gonna be Saturday.
Tomorrow, Today Tuesday.
Are y'all judging niggas that's gonna be celebrating the 4th this year?
I'm not judging nobody, but do you?
You gonna be looking at them crazy.
I mean, do you, bro?
What about you?
What?
You judging niggas that celebrate 4th of July this weekend?
Nah.
You ain't tripping.
Nah, it ain't for me though, but that's you. Yeah. I ain't into. I don't think niggas do is shoot fireworks though.
And grill.
They used to be funny though. That used to be fun though.
Yeah, people love fire. I don't like it like that.
Me either. I don't like it.
I liked it when I was little.
And I liked it when I was a kid.
I loved it when I was little, but I don't care no more.
Guess what I'm like?
And plus, it get hot on 4th of July. I be out there sweating. You be out there sweating trying to fire them.
That's why you supposed to do it at nighttime.
That's why you gonna be sweating.
Yeah.
You gonna be out
Guess
there,
what I be like, man? Who finna clean up all this?
Yeah.
That's what I hate.
The rain do that shit.
Yep, that's true.
I ain't did it in a while. I had them little power rocks one time.
But y'all ain't been seeing them wilding with the fireworks in New York, right?
Lately?
Like, yeah.
Nah, I ain't seen it.
They got the commercial grade fireworks in the hood. Like, they were trying to figure out how did they get them in the hood, but they got them in the hood. So people in the hood just wilding out, like shooting each other with the motherfuckers, like you know.
Real.
And they throwing into people's houses and shit, like while they sleeping and shit, like just wilding, man. It was a real like the government had issued a real statement in the police to be cracked down on it because it was that
they were
bad.
Shooting people's house.
Shooting like it was old videos, man. I mean, I didn't save them, but it was a guy. It was on YouTube. He threw in the house, like, and then I'm talking about the ones that blow up, like, boom, like in the house though, while somebody was asleep, like. That's fucked up.
Man, see that type of what we was talking about at first right there, that type of shit, that's just negligence and ignorance.
It is.
That's just I don't give a fuck what color you is. That's stupid as hell.
Finally got the house out of quarantine and they acting a fool like that.
I don't think they out the house, are they?
Down they are.
Okay.
What they on? What number they on?
2.
They on 2.
Yeah.
Because I heard,
once it got 2 here, we was wilding here too. Like,
first of all, they trying to
make it 3.
I think we was at 3 the other day, right?
I leave 3.
I think we staying at 3.
We're not going back down,
man, bro. They said
I
that
think
them.
that's why they just trying to push the mask.
Bro,
they making it where you can't go in none of some stores.
I've been seeing people without masks on.
You got to Friday.
Yeah.
You got to Friday.
So they did change it to Friday.
It was supposed to be Sunday, then they changed it to Monday. Now it's Friday.
They give people to Friday.
Well, you gotta have them, but they're not. You can't really get any fines or really get it enforced like the police and all that stuff till Friday.
Yeah, I ain't getting no.
Yeah, I'm just wear the mask.
I told them. I told Sharon.
I ordered some disposables.
I said they should have just told you that a long time ago. You would have already had them up. Said $100 fine. Like nah.
Yeah.
I put my
you can watch that one that you got.
Yeah, I've been watching them.
Okay.
Yeah,
No. The ones I got. I probably need some more, but the ones I got, I watch. But I still want some disposable because sometimes, like, only thing about that is walking around like a mall or something, walking like a lot of walking for me. I can't breathe through them.
But I think, aren't you restricted? You don't have to have it on, do you?
I
seen a list.
Now you do.
I seen a list that said like children under 12 don't have to wear one, and if you got medical conditions, you ain't got to wear one. Which I was like, those are people that need to be wearing them motherfuckers.
That's why I ain't. No, I gotta wear one. Plus, because I take some called Humira, and it lowers my
immune system.
Yeah, and she was like, you got to be careful because we don't know how you're gonna respond if you get that with your heart and being on this Humira. Because I've been taking it almost for a year now.
Okay.
So I just went to the other day. She was like, we know the steroids that we give you, we found out that that don't bother people. So you straight with that, it's just your mirror. So yeah.
So you need to limit your interactions, really. Then
I don't do that.
Okay, bro. I'm tired of. I ain't debating nobody else about that. They worrying about if it's real. I ain't got time for all that. Just put your mask on.
That's what I say. I ain't got time to figure out if it is real or not.
Yeah, that's still
I don't want to be the one to find out late and be like, it is real.
They want to have a conversation. Okay, have a fun conversation about a conspiracy theory. That's fine. I don't care, but I'm not finna find out. I ain't finna. Why
what happened to the 16 people in Florida? What you saying? She said we didn't take it seriously until we got it. Now.
Yeah. So
now, but that's like too late. Now you got it.
But for the conspiracy people out there, that don't mean your conspiracy wrong. It just mean like, what difference does it make if you wrong or right? Just put the mask on. Like, why you sitting here debating people about I ain't put my mask? I'm like, so you asymptomatic? You go pass it to somebody, grandparent or mama who got diabetes and they die and they
if you asymptomatic, how long do it stay in your system? Wait a minute.
I don't know, man.
Because I was gonna say even if you quarantine yourself, that ain't no cure or nothing like that. So ain't no really way to tell if you still ain't holding the symptoms if you ain't showing symptoms, right?
Nah, I don't think so. That's why they just tell you 14.
Yeah, it's so confusing. That's why I just wear the mask. I don't even fuck all that. Because I thought I had corona the other day. I took an edible and I couldn't breathe. And shortness of breath is one of the symptoms. And I was like really coaching myself down. The ones that I sent you.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I took that little blue piece. I thought it was going because it was such a little piece that it wasn't going to do nothing. Well, it had me lit, but
you was smoking too, wasn't you? You didn't smoke?
I didn't smoke because I took that. Because she told me it was strong.
Man, I took one 3 years ago.
You had a panic attack?
I liked it.
I had a panic attack.
But you gotta be careful.
If I did weed on a regular, that's what probably I would do.
That's what a lot of people say.
I don't like that.
But you gotta. What did you take? Somebody made it for you?
Yeah, somebody made it for
you. You gotta be careful with that, dog.
Because we know the person that made
it.
No.
But what I'm saying is with us, like somebody in like here that's making, their quality of weed ain't the same. It ain't consistent. So
yeah.
You got a good batch that week, then you might get another. You be like, okay, I can eat this whole thing and I ain't feeling nothing. Mm-mm. And then you like, man. Then you think next time you took it, you be like, man, do I need the whole thing? Do I need the half? And then you be like,
I don't get high like that. So I ate half, and I woke up in the middle and I was like, dang, man. She said, what's wrong? I said, man, I'm high. Like I was high the whole day the next day. I said, I don't know how niggas do that, then turn around and smoke.
That's what happened to me the first time. Well, the last time I took one, I ain't fucked because, like I said, I ate it and it's been an hour and I wasn't feeling nothing, so I was blowing.
Yeah, that's what you do.
I started blowing.
A1 and Cody came over my house and they was smoking. I told them I was straight.
Yeah, I started blowing. Like I was smoking blunt out the blunt.
Man, they smoked like two of them. I was straight. I ain't even smoking. I was so high. It was one of these, but it was like it wasn't even a whole thing. It was like when I tell you, bro, that mug was like
it was a big gummy.
It was a little square piece like that.
And you broke it half of it.
I was supposed to.
You ate the whole thing.
I ate the whole thing.
Oh,
I was supposed to.
Oh,
And when she asked me about it, she was like, I told you to take half of it because it's kind of... I was like, man, I smoke all the time. And I didn't smoke on purpose so I could take this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You were too high.
Man, bro, when I tell you I was breathing, bro, I was like, man, I was like coaching myself down. I was like, man, just get through it and sleep in the back room. Yeah, because I was shortness of breath, and all I could think about was I got corona. You feel me?
Oh, man.
And I'm like, man, I wear my mask.
You were seeing sounds and hearing colors.
Yes. Yes, bro.
You was lit.
Yes. I heard red.
That ain't no kind of how I want to do if I ain't got nothing to do, though.
Yeah, that's the thing about it.
Like, if I was out kicking it, and I knew I was going to be kicking it for hours and hours, I'd do it then. But I would just sitting around the house, ain't no way I'm taking that. Because I was thinking about that when I took it 3 years ago. I was like, man, if I take this, if I would have took that at home, just at the house, I would have been going crazy.
Yeah, that would have been
I was ziplining. I was like, man.
So your adrenaline was working
I was
too.
already,
you was already.
But I woke up in the middle of the night because I took it the night before, and I was like,
it's gone.
I was like, man.
Yo.
I was like, man, I'm like, I said, I'm high. So I ain't been.
What was it, a Rice Krispie?
Nah, he made, it was the brownies he used to make.
See, mine was a sugar cookie. It was only, like you said, it was only that, but it was thick. Man, I ate that, man.
You were fucked up, weren't you?
I had 2 of them. I ain't eat the second one. I
you
gave
were
it away.
fucked up.
I split it between 3 people, and they was fucked out of the mouth.
Man.
Fucked up.
Bro, they was so fucked up. They was watching TV on mute, and they was having dialogue with each other about what they was
saying.
Like, acting like they knew what they was saying on TV. I was like,
It's
y'all think about it, y'all. I split this between 3 of y'all. I ate the whole thing, and look how fucked up y'all.
Bruh, one time my mama was in there watching a movie. It was in Spanish, but it had a black lady in there and a dwarf. She watched the whole movie. I said, you like this movie, don't you, mama? Because she was rolling. She said, yeah, but I don't understand nothing they saying in here, though. And I looked at it, I was like, they was like speaking fluent Spanish. You know what I'm saying? I was like, and she wasn't high.
What you call do that to try to learn Spanish?
Who?
She do that up there.
Oh, trying to learn Spanish?
Yeah, she watch. They say it's the best to watch
Telemundo. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For some reason, they said people pick up on it when they watch them all the time.
I guess because they got actions that go with what they doing.
Yeah,
you know
they got actions they got.
And then if you keep hearing niggas say alto, you know that means stop. You know what I'm saying?
You started a 2KC dude career.
I have one.
What he ranked on?
89. But I just use
your dude nice.
But I told you I played so many games that I had a whole bunch of VC.
See, I had a whole bunch of VC, but I ain't had no 89 worth. It put me up to like a 85 or something like that. I had so much. It put you up straight up to 89?
No, I think maybe I done unlocked. No, because I got a couple of badges.
Yeah, I got a couple of badges too.
I got a couple of badges. So I done played. I'll tell you when I get on. I think I'm in the first season. It ain't even All-Star game yet.
Oh, no, me neither. I'm in the first season too.
And I unlocked it. But what I do is I don't play it on Hall of Fame. I play it on Pro. Yeah, and I don't do that many minutes because well, first of all, I don't even really be grinding it like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't really play
you
it
go straight to the park.
No, I'll go to the park when I play with Bink. Other than that, I'm playing against somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't really playing on the park. They be playing in the park though. Me personally, I like live park better than 2K park. It's still a whole bunch of gimmicks. It don't really be working all the time. We was on that last night.
It wasn't working.
It's be glitchy, I guess, since so many people be trying to be on there.
Yeah.
But then on live, like, let's say you trying to play. It'll put you, it's 3-on-3. It'll put people over there. And then the people will load up. If everybody don't load in, if 4 people come, it's 2 people on each side. They'll put a computer player there, like an NBA player, and let y'all go ahead and run.
Do you think it don't mess up as much because they probably ain't as many people on that trying to play?
It still mess up. It's just a smoother system to get people on.
Yeah.
Like you ain't got to stand on a spot and then watch people jump on and jump off and jump on and jump off. That shit don't even...
Yeah.
Once you start it do a background. It show you who finna be on your team.
They're not putting it out again this year, probably.
I don't know.
They messed up, man. I messed up. What y'all talking about?
They still playing the one from last year though. So I
missed the Spanish conversation.
I was playing.
I was
really
talking
about Telemundos when people be watching it to learn Spanish.
Cause I'm trying to learn Spanish too.
That's what people do.
That's crazy. I'm glad you would have that conversation when I was.
Why don't you just start? Or I don't know if you have just on YouTube. You know they have beginning videos and stuff like that.
That's what we're doing.
Okay, then yeah.
I've been doing that, and I've been doing like it's a little app that she downloaded.
Because that's the wave.
And then,
that and Mandarin.
You seen?
I learned what I don't understand. I mean, as far as
in Mandarin or Spanish.
It's Spanish.
You know,
no habla español.
You seen
no, Entiendo.
The season starts tonight, don't it?
For what?
Basketball season starts tonight, right?
I think it's July 29th.
July
30th.
July 30th.
I thought it started tonight.
Nah, I wish. I kind of wish. I kind of don't. I don't know, man. So I don't know. I want to watch basketball selfishly, but I also feel like
I want the people to be safe, and I don't want to watch the
big
three
basketball.
Like,
I do feel like we are at a
basketball.
point where we got a lot of ground, and it's like focusing on Black lives right now. So I feel like this is a good time to like double down on everything.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if that means that we hold these billion-dollar companies hostage, even football, like I'm at the point where even cancel football, like hold these motherfuckers, let them motherfuckers spend money towards the black people. You know what I'm saying?
Can you open the door real quick?
It's right there.
No, I'm just trying to see if pigs is flying.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, because I'm at the
Wait
point.
a minute.
Like,
okay, go back out there and come back in.
Nah, I'm for real. Like I'm at the point where I think like we need to hold them hostage too. Like, cause like at this point ain't nothing to do but to talk about black people.
Yeah.
So like why? I mean, I feel like once we start watching basketball, everybody gonna start talking about basketball.
Bruh.
How y'all feel about them giving?
But do you think? I feel like that. I don't know how I feel about that because I hear two arguments.
But I just feel like, the only reason why I would want is it's only selfish. Like it's only for me. I would.
But they can still
watching it on there.
They can't do both though.
They can, but I
don't think they can hold out and still.
No, I'm talking about still focus on Black lives and play basketball.
Are we gonna do that though? Are we intelligent enough to do that?
I guess it's depending on what the players do.
Okay, because I was gonna say we just had this conversation. Most of us ain't intelligent enough to know not to ride.
I don't think people watch basketball like that personally. Like I think it's gonna be a few fans that come watch it because they ain't got nothing. Then they are gonna be like, man, what football at? Because I know niggas. Because there's some people they just not watching the NBA. They just don't.
But what if they ain't had nothing right now?
Yeah, I know. But if hockey come on, I'm not watching hockey.
That's what I'm saying. But I think they'll watch basketball or more than hockey.
I don't know.
Black people anyway.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, black people gonna watch. I think that we the fan base. I don't think.
I don't know. I feel what you're saying.
On the NBA level.
I feel what you're saying, but when you look in the stands, though, it be like a lot of white people.
I mean, they probably the ones that's paying for the tickets. I agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. So are they really the fans or we the fans?
No,
because they spending the money.
Yeah, I think we the one buying all the apparel. I think we the one keeping them.
Hey, we just hold out on a little longer. You know, white people won't dominate no more, right? The census 2019 census came out. And majority of the people under 16
a mix.
Yeah, well, all black and brown people. No, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't white people.
But going back there, you think
this is the first time it happened.
You think people gonna start watching? You think people not gonna pay attention to that?
I think in basketball,
because a player like LeBron, that's his whole thing.
If I see it, then yes. I mean, obviously, you know what I'm saying.
Now, football, I'll be more nervous.
But I feel like
I'll be nervous.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this is the point where we at a point where
I feel like if basketball come on tonight, it's gonna be the highest ratings it done ever had in the history of basketball.
Yeah, I agree with that because nothing else is on.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm wondering how long that's gonna stay.
That ain't until other stuff come back on.
Well, I'm talking about if nothing else comes on. I don't know if them same fans, because UFC when it first came back on, it was the highest it ever been. But once it started going on, people was like, okay, I just don't like this.
I don't want to see regular people play. I want to see the superstars play,
but
and I don't want to see people get sick.
I ain't even talking. I don't want to see it.
What about no fans?
That's what you're talking about. I think.
No, I'm talking about. Would you want to see it?
I don't think I want to see that either.
I don't want to see it. I don't think it's strong.
But that's exactly how it's gonna come on, right?
Yeah. I'm with you on the whole
sitting it out.
Do the Black Things Matter thing.
So I think LeBron, but didn't LeBron when he was doing all that whole thing when he was still playing?
What?
Like had people, he was focused on black issues while he was playing.
Yeah, but I think he more so saying is what he's saying is right now the world is focused on that.
I disagree with that.
Well, okay.
I don't know
what you think the world focused on?
I think the world focused on that. I don't think basketball is that strong. Well, you can't focus on. Well, you can't focus on that too. I just don't think that. I think they. Can do more. I think they can do.
I ain't saying that either.
So you tell it. Y'all
I'm not
let me
saying.
ask y'all a
I guess
question.
when I said that, I'm not saying that it's going to be one or the other.
So if all the players get out there and then they all protest and they all force the NBA to do things too, I don't know what them niggas gonna do when they get out there. If they get out there, if they all get out there and they keep focusing on black issues, I can't just say that. I just don't want to see it for your reasons. I don't want to see it without no fans, and I don't want to see no reg ball.
Yeah, I don't want to see no reg ball.
I don't want to. I just don't. Me personally, when I watch basketball, I know the fan base got a lot to do with it.
Yeah. I know this. This is what I personally think, that all of that shit is a distraction to the main cause, like of us getting equality, because
But people always did stuff through sports though.
But
like,
okay,
political issues.
But where has it gotten? Has it gotten us to like a leapfrog, like a leap jump? Like
I guess
because the last one got blackballed.
I guess it's depending on what era black people you gonna ask that to. I'm gonna start answering that. It depends on who you ask.
I guess
you can't ask nobody. I guess you can't ask nobody from the 90s to the 2000s that, because it probably ain't been that much of it. For the most part, we seen a black president, but we ain't seen nothing too crazy. Like you always say, we seen something happen for the gays. They got to be able to be married, but for the black. For minorities, we ain't seen a whole lot.
That's what I'm saying. So why do we kind of need to go back to that bullshit we doing if we not even getting the respect that we deserve on the front line? No, just I look at it as past playing basketball. That's entertainment, for me.
It's entertainment.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So shouldn't they just shouldn't we just cancel everything then?
I think that's what he was saying.
I mean, I'm not sports. Period. Everything that.
Hold on.
Because
forever, or you talking about for right? I'm talking about for right now.
I'm asking the question. Don't basketball, like in football, ain't that what we got the majority of our like millionaires, right?
I mean, I'm not sure.
But hold on,
it's probably a large
right, it's
amount.
Probably one of the largest places where we got the majority of millionaires.
Yeah.
So now we finna like
for like a 5 or 6 year time period though, because like most of them after that don't be having that money, right?
Okay, we can all argue that they make over 6 figures.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
so that's still over the poverty line.
Yes.
So that's the most. So that's one of the places we got our most successful amount of people. Right. So I'm looking at it from a different aspect too. A lot of them players can do more with their money to help us, as opposed to.
But they haven't though.
I can't say that. I don't know what they did.
Well, my thing is,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. My thing is, do you feel like the season is the players want the season, or do the owners want the season?
I'm like Patrick Beverly. I feel like LeBron won the season, so they're gonna have a season, like he said.
Right. But I feel like,
and I can't take. I
think he said that he didn't want to play with no fans. I think he said that at the beginning.
I know. Now he's changed that, and he want to play. He
do.
He changed. They debated that like on Skip and Shannon like the next week.
So he said that he willing to play without fans.
But what I'm saying is, I feel like they can affect. I guess you can. I guess my thing is in affecting the owners, like, because the question is, if they play, the owners just gonna give them money because that's part of what they gotta do. But I'm saying, like, the owners want them to play, which I'm pretty sure they do because they want the money. So I'm saying, if you be like, well, we not gonna play until you or to NBA, hey, put this money towards whatever you did, or
let me ask you a question.
Or I mean, even if it's not money, or show me something where
you creating in the community, where you got shit that's stopping us from creating jobs in the community.
That's exactly what
I
would
like the NBA got more of a problem, or the NFL need to do more?
I think it's. I ain't gonna say it's the same.
I think the NFL needs to. It's not the same because
not at all.
Only reason why the NBA is better. I think the NBA
that would be more impactful because some of them niggas in the NFL won't even. Say nothing.
That's what I was about to say.
At least in the NBA.
That's what I was about to say.
That's why I think it's equal. I think if you stand up for black.
I think that's what I was about to say.
Mainly, I see more.
Basketball players will speak out more, and NFL players won't speak out more. But that's why I think. That's why. But I still think all them basketball, NBA, and like everybody who all these sports teams are $1 billion companies. So if you get all these people just to hold these sports teams accountable for what you stand up for, what you believe in Black lives right now, I think this is a good point.
I ain't never the one to tell nobody.
Get some kind of change.
I ain't never the one to tell nobody they can't go out and go to work.
Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong.
And then we always base stuff off when he got this much money. I don't know where his money going or what he doing with his money or what.
But I'm talking about these companies. I'm not going off of individuals because I don't even know who these people behind these companies.
But I can't tell them people. And then I saw another perspective on your argument too. We just keep thinking about, well, don't let them go back to work. What about the people that work for these NBA companies that's not making money? They got regular jobs. And
the people that work in these arenas.
We only think about it from
I get it.
Just when the players got money. What about all them other people that ain't got nothing?
Right.
That's how they make their money. I think about that too.
I agree.
So yeah, but I still think that
But I feel like
if we should hold them hostage because
I'm about to say if we hold them hostage
change
and they do that. The quicker they get the money, the quicker we can get back to it.
Yeah, we're not putting enough pressure on that point. Like, why we got to put pressure on you to do the right thing?
Pressure on the so if they gonna give the money, then we can get back out there.
Yeah,
because we telling you,
bro,
we
discussing taking the whole $1 billion business hostage for some shit that they should be doing anyway.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Like helping the people that put their business up on the map because both of them are black based.
Yeah, I know that. I just don't know if sitting out is going. I'm not saying y'all right or wrong.
Right.
I'm saying I don't think that if they sit out, man, everybody just gonna do this. I don't know that.
Yeah,
because we ain't never been in this situation before.
Well, see, that's why I think he was saying set out for a cause.
Yeah,
don't just set out just to be like, I'm not finna do this. No, bro.
But I
do this in the city.
But I feel like it's a lot of NBA players that's already standing up and doing the cause too. I can't.
Okay. I don't think me or him is arguing about the players. We're talking about the people. Like, because if they paying LeBron what they paying,
I don't think
they got billions of dollars.
Yeah, but I still don't. I'm not sure if sitting out is going to change anything.
Well, this is my personal opinion. I think if they sit out, then the big people not gonna make money. I don't think that they gonna, because if they was gonna make money,
they already losing 20% of their pay.
Yeah,
like the players are. You said that, and then
no. I'm talking about the billionaires.
And then you know all the.
I'm talking about the league owners,
right? But you know all the teams not even coming back on top of it too.
Yeah, because they went in the playoff competition and all of that.
Right.
So what I'm saying is like, I don't want the players to take the loss. I understand, like you doing stuff for your community. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like you doing your thing. I'm talking about getting the people that really can make change.
But let me ask you a question. We saying they billionaires. Yeah, it's gonna affect them, but who's gonna affect more, the players or the owners? Honestly, the most.
So really. And I'm just asking this, and this is how I perceive it. Really, we should just shut up and dribble.
Nah, I think the players that want to play should play, and the players that don't want to play don't play. Like.
Okay, now that's gonna start a domino effect.
But it's already players that's not saying they're not gonna play.
Wilson Chandler, bro, you ain't really checking for Wilson Chandler. But if LeBron say he ain't playing, you looking at that, right?
See, I think that's the problem I have. I don't like putting that on players like him. Because LeBron do so much.
But I'm just using it as an example.
Right.
If it's down to, if you hear on the scouting report, you be like, and you buying tickets to the game, you be like, damn, Wilson Chandler ain't playing. I don't know if I'm going to this game.
Let me ask you
but
a
if
question.
LeBron is out, you're not going to the game,
LeBron
right?
Don't play. People still gonna watch the basketball with y'all. If y'all saying people want it that bad, people still gonna watch.
I don't think, because KD gone too. I don't think it's gonna be as much as if LeBron was playing. I ain't gonna say it was a significant deal.
Y'all telling me like no matter what, people still finna watch basketball.
No, I'm not telling you that.
So since
hold on, hold on. I take that back. Yeah, I think that they gonna solely watch basketball because ain't nothing else been on TV.
But if LeBron, like if he wasn't playing, you think it's gonna still?
I think it's gonna do the same thing. They're gonna be like, man, LeBron ain't playing. This ain't gonna go down.
If he wasn't playing, I think
hold on. You say if LeBron doesn't play,
it's gonna be the same results.
Y'all think it's gonna be the same results?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay, so y'all said people gonna watch regardless.
Well,
but like you said, they gonna turn it on and really realize that LeBron ain't playing. They finna turn that shit off.
Regardless with LeBron.
Okay, that's what I was trying to say.
I don't think that if LeBron said out, I don't think. But if LeBron said out, I don't think they would be so. It would be. I think they'll listen.
Okay, so that's I'm glad we got here. So really, we blaming all this on LeBron.
No.
No.
But I'm glad
because I had.
That's what you just.
Y'all helping me think about something else though.
I heard because I heard people with the same argument.
But I do feel like he want to play because he can win.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only reason. Because I'm finna sit here and say, if y'all finna sit here and say LeBron needs the money to play right now, that's crazy. But I do think. This is what I was talking about the Jay. Hold on, this is what I was talking about the Jay-Z thing like that. LeBron do got schools. LeBron is doing all of this other stuff, and I'm just saying, out of what he can do, that's the minimum, bro. Because if he sit out, a lot of players are gonna follow him because he a leader, bro.
So that's what we always be debating, y'all. You can't tell nobody like I'm not throwing it at you. What are you doing? Like on
no. I don't have that influence.
Okay, but you don't have to have influence.
No. Okay, so Muhammad Ali had that influence. He spoke out.
But what are you doing?
He spoke out.
See, I don't like that, man. I don't like telling people what they need to be doing, or that's the minimum. If you
see,
ain't doing, if
when you go back and listen to this for the clips, I never said that
no,
I'm blaming him.
No.
I said if he would do like
you said that's the minimum he's doing.
But is that not what would be the most influential thing that he could do?
I don't know. I think LeBron's did more than enough. I don't think LeBron like old black people.
See, I think
LeBron,
so. Let me ask you this:
the fact that he's vocal, the fact that he spent his money, the fact that he's always when something happened, he always the one on the front lines, and he don't have to. Like that's what I can't put.
LeBron got money, right?
Yeah, of course.
Like if he stopped playing basketball today, he's not gonna be worried about it.
He's gonna be good.
So okay, within war or with any kind of cause, we gonna have to have sacrifice, right?
Okay, right.
Okay,
he's already sacrificed.
Okay, gotcha.
Like when he went out there on the NBA and had everybody with it, I can't breathe hoodies and all of that. LeBron been on this. I can't put it. You can pick any other player, but
got you. I'm not saying that he ain't been on this. What I'm saying is like
we asking him to do more.
So like a doctor, and I'm asking you a question: a doctor or a priest,
right,
or somebody like that with that type of influence,
right?
You kind of hold them to like a different standard, right?
Right.
Not as an average person that work at a Shurion that do technical support for a computer,
right?
There's unless I'm giving them my organs so that they can live and I'm gonna die, I don't think that I'm gonna have that much influence than LeBron is having on what he's already accomplished.
But that's based off your own personal life. You can't compare your life to his. What you do may be big for that particular person. You can't sit there and say
but this is gonna be for a greater
but he's already done
a mass.
And then you know what else I hate doing? We don't know these people, right?
Yeah.
So they say Jay-Z did he gives a lot. They say LeBron do more than what he even put on TV. Who are we to just sit here and say, well, if he don't say that, that's the minimum of what he doing?
That's what, because
I don't know what he doing.
What is his? Okay, let me ask you this. What would you say?
What
the most that LeBron could do to help this cause?
I think LeBron's already helping the cause.
Okay, so you don't think that there's nothing else he can do?
Let me
more?
ask you a question. Who's the most influential sports figure like that you've seen in your lifetime? In your lifetime, be honest.
In my lifetime?
In your lifetime. LeBron is just, it's already right there. It ain't nothing else to even say. It got to be LeBron. Who you got in your lifetime?
I don't know. I'm trying to think, because you saying influential.
Yeah,
that means once he do something, everybody follow. Wait. That's my whole point. Once he do that. Once he do that.
But who is it? You still didn't answer my question. Who's?
Man, you saying influential.
That
means
when it comes to this cause, what sports figure do you have number one on that list? Like that's down for he gonna speak up, he gonna put his money behind it, he gonna open up a school, he gonna go and fight on the front line.
But like you said, bro, a lot of people.
Lou Williams.
I was gonna say you was.
But Lou Williams is up there though.
I know, but you got
Jalen Rose
for him to be on his level.
Yeah,
LeBron. It's LeBron.
That's my whole point.
But he up there though.
I'm not saying he ain't. But I'm saying the name.
Jalen Rose.
But the name that comes.
I just said Jalen Rose.
Warwick Dunn. He got schools.
Warwick Dunn.
Warwick Dunn. He got houses. He gave people houses.
So y'all telling me them the names? Warwick Dunn coming in my head of LeBron. Come on, y'all. Keep it a bean.
But you're only making my point for me, because if LeBron take a stance and do something out,
how many stands he supposed to take?
That's what I'm saying. Okay,
okay.
I'm using that. I'm gonna use it as the story of the.
I don't like that. Man.
Hold on.
I
understand you don't like it, and I'm not trying to make you feel my point.
Right.
I'm trying to understand. I want you to understand what I'm saying.
Right.
To me, this story. This is to me. I'm not telling you this is how it is. To me, this story is like the woman that gave her last, and then the king or the dude that gave the thing, even though he had more in his sack. LeBron got way more in his sack. He's not gonna lose anything.
What if he's already doing that? Because he want to do. So y'all telling me if he want to do one thing, I've seen out of NBA.
Ain't saying nothing.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in general. If he do one thing that you disagree with, that means he ain't giving enough.
I didn't. Okay, wait. I never said that I don't.
I mean, he's not doing enough. He's doing the minimum.
No, okay, but do you agree?
No, I don't.
You don't agree that if he set out, he would have influence on a lot of other players.
I agree that he's done more than the average bear.
Okay, so can you answer my question?
What did Michael Jordan do?
I answered yours. Can you answer mine? Do you think that there's more that LeBron could do?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it's nothing else he has to do.
That's not my question.
No, I don't think.
You didn't answer my question.
Because this is what
you
I'm saying.
said more than he has to do.
I'm saying this because I don't know what that man doing behind the scenes. What if he?
Okay.
What if he is planning on building his own Black Wall Street that you don't know about? How you gonna sit here and tell him he not doing enough when we doing nothing?
I'm not, and I'm only particularly speaking.
I'm talking about LeBron.
I'm only speaking on the billionaires getting money.
But he just made that whole comparison about the woman giving one penny, giving more than a millionaire. That's the same example.
But
so
I don't feel like I can compare.
That was his example.
Yeah, I know. What I'm trying to tell you is there's no way.
I don't think what I do.
Name one. Okay, we're gonna do this. Let's go around. Name one thing you've done. Name one thing.
Like when I did.
If it's on the smart, like y'all got it.
When I did the walk of life, I did. He asked for one thing. I did the walk of life. I did the.
When you do that.
Also, it got a time frame.
I'm going somewhere.
Okay, let's say 2 years ago.
Okay, when the last time you did something like that? I'm not knocking you. I'm just making a point. Okay, do we not see LeBron every year doing something?
Okay, hold on. So let me ask you this. Right.
Okay, that's all. You kind of get what I'm saying. He doing something every single year. You going to compare
with
something he did one time
But I don't think you can compare me to what he doing. But that's what I'm saying.
But you can do something on a small scale.
When you say, what are you doing compared to LeBron? Like, of course, I'm not doing, I never can do anything compared to LeBron. If compared to LeBron.
But you talking about giving money.
But hold on. This is another example I'm going to ask you about. Okay. Right. Me and you always say that he's selfish about the Cactus Jacks, right? So him keeping the Cactus Jacks, if he gave them to us, that would be for the bigger cause, and he would take the sacrifice, right? But that would be great for the cause, though, right?
Yeah, but you know the problem is if he's selfish all the time and never does it, that's what I'm used to from him. Okay. I'm not used to LeBron. I'm used to LeBron. When something happens, I know to go check LeBron Instagram. I know to go check his Twitter. I know LeBron in the back of the office. He the one speaking up. I know that's LeBron.
So it's okay even if you got I'm just saying I got 2 pies right here, right?
Right.
I got 2 pies, right? And it's only for me.
Right.
And it's like a lot of people over here that need a pie, right?
Right.
So it's cool, like just because I go on and get them a slice of one of the pies, right. I'm golden.
Okay, let me
because I'm at least doing something.
Right. So to me, I think that's a horrible example. Okay. This is my thing. I'm saying I know this man.
Everything is a horrible example with you.
I think this man.
Like it ain't never been a good example.
I mean, because it's a poor. I think it's a poor example. I just don't think it's good.
The 2 pies mean he got a lot of money.
Because I know this man been fighting. Since he been doing this since he was 18. He been doing this. LeBron been doing it 20 years. Like he been standing up. So y'all telling me if he don't do one thing that's like he doing a minimum? Not you. Sorry, I wasn't saying you. I'm just saying. You saying like that's the bare minimum. That's the minimum wage. I'm like, who are you to tell him what he need to be doing?
Like, cause I think Muhammad Ali was still doing stuff in his community, but he still just wasn't finna go out there and fight for them in that war.
I totally agree, but he probably did other things that we didn't live in that era. It's probably other things that said, man, he should have done this and this. Who are we to tell nigga?
No, you can't do it. Like I think once he stood up and was like, nah, bro, we ain't doing this. That's just not what we doing.
Down in history for being a great basketball player and one of the dopest black people that ever lived, like no matter what. And he not gonna have no stain. He not gonna have no stain like.
Bro, I'm a LeBron fan, bro. I don't think we arguing that. I'm not arguing that.
No, you're not arguing that. Hold on, I'm making it clear. I know you're not arguing that he not dope. I know you're not.
Yeah, and I'm not shitting on the shit that he did.
But no,
I don't disagree with what you're saying. But I just feel like
you said about.
I feel like there should be.
I was like, that's hard to tell somebody.
But you told me you told me how you felt. You said you don't think there's more that he can do.
I don't think.
I personally think
it's always something he can do. But I'm saying to say he just doing a bare minimum is like, I don't know. I ain't gonna take it that far. Say he doing a bare minimum when we doing nothing.
But see, when I can see the potential of what you can do.
What I was gonna say is compared to LeBron, what he doing, I feel like more black people could do what he doing. That's what.
More people can be.
Who got money could do some of the stuff that he doing. If more like
y'all sound like Don Lemon.
I'm just saying, like, what I'm saying is, all the black people that got money, right? The ones that got money that's high up there, like Jay-Z, LeBron. You know what I'm saying? If they all doing what LeBron is doing, or if they all just buy a school, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we had more people that's doing that, I feel like it would be more of a change.
Do y'all know these people? I'm asking a simple question. No. Okay, so how do y'all know what they doing behind it? How do y'all know this?
I'm not saying they're not doing
it. But we assuming that we know what they doing. I don't know what that man doing. Who about to say that?
But this is what I do know he not doing. And that's not crazy. And that's not. But
that's what we do to our people, bro.
This is what I'm. But I don't think I'm not trying to. Okay, like Jay-Z, okay, like bro, if a rapper come out, right, okay, and tell you some shit, like let's just say, I'm gonna use a good rapper. I'm gonna use somebody that's okay. Mm-hmm. Like, do you think Conway? No. I take it back. Do you think Westside Gunn got as much influence as Jay-Z?
No, but I don't think he has as much as influence. But for the people that listen to him, he does. You do what you can do for the people that you can help.
Okay, so he don't have as much influence as Jay-Z.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, so if Jay-Z do something in a certain aspect, do you think it would be more recognized if Westside Gunn did it or if Jay-Z did it?
It's probably gonna be more recognized if Jay-Z do it.
That's all I was saying about.
And I still disagree.
The NBA and all of that.
No. When you said
if LeBron take the stand, because
y'all keep
would
saying
you
that.
would you say
that. Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know that.
That he's sitting out.
He He don't have to. Why does he have to sit out?
Because I think the conversation started with the owners really want this to start back too, like more than the players.
I can't say that. Okay,
because the players are the ones gonna be out there gonna get sick.
I can't say that. Because if going off what y'all saying, we would see a lot of players saying they don't want to play. It ain't the superstars saying that.
Yeah.
Because how many superstars have y'all seen say, man, I ain't playing. I don't want to play.
How many superstars gonna be playing?
That speak out.
Because I know Kawhi Leonard don't really talk, but he ain't playing no back-to-backs.
Okay, Greek playing. That's a superstar, right? Okay. James Harden and Westbrook, they're playing. Okay. Who not playing?
I think all these people, LeBron though.
Okay, LeBron's playing.
Kawhi Leonard's playing. All the people is because LeBron. Like I don't think.
I disagree.
I
ain't.
And you think if LeBron don't play, they gonna play?
I think they still a play because they gonna play. We got a chance.
I don't think so.
You don't think they gonna play?
No, not if LeBron sit out.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying.
And if we find out, but
we ain't no way to find out.
And that's what my hypothesis is. If he wouldn't sit out, then I think more players would be like, and then that would put pressure on them.
That's one thing I've been on. I ain't for telling no nigga what he not doing or he doing the bare minimum. I know you didn't say bare minimum. Yeah. But say he just doing when the nigga ain't doing nothing. Yeah. That's wild to me. When nigga ain't doing nothing.
See, I feel where you going.
That's crazy.
I understand, but I think you attacking a different purpose. And I'm not everything that LeBron done did, bro. I told you when he had to school. I was showing you. I was like, man, bro, he a philanthropist, for real.
Saying all that, but you say he doing a bare minimum
because of what he can accomplish
over one situation.
No, because of what he can accomplish
for one situation.
Man, look, bro. If LeBron got, they said his tweets are worth like many hundreds of $1,000s for just a tweet.
Like Kim Kardashian,
bro. If he tweet about a company, if he negatively tweet about a company, what's gonna happen? Let me ask you this: what's gonna happen if he negatively tweet about a company? What's gonna happen?
Well, it depends on who he with. What you mean? What you mean?
Okay, let's just say.
It depends on what he say.
Let's just say. Okay, let's just say. I'm asking a question. Let's just say LeBron just be like, man, you know what? I had a bad experience at X restaurant. They was racist. I ain't going there no more. Do you think people are not gonna go to that restaurant because LeBron says?
I think they'll lose business. Yes.
You do?
Yes, I do.
That's what I'm saying about the NBA. I just want them, or the NFL. I'm not just putting it on them. I want
I think the argument comes from
the companies
the NBA
to do more in the community. But not put it on the players that we pay. Okay, look, nigga, we're going to pay you this money. You use your money to fix up your community.
Yeah, but I just think we got to be careful when certain words we use. It was the word you used when you say he doing like the minimum. I'm just like.
I stand on that. I'm not backing down from that.
I know
because
that's
me personally, in my heart,
crazy
I feel like that he could do.
Let me ask you a question.
Because of his influence. Not because of who he is, not because he is not a man like I am. He could do more.
So. And what's the amount of people you gotta help for you to be like, man, that nigga done did a lot for him not to be for you not to minimalize it like you just did, cause that you just brought everything that the man did just like to it's like, man, he just doing a bare minimum. I'm like, yeah, dog.
See, I think that's what the media do. You took it out of context. He doing the bare minimum for the influence that he has. That's what I'm trying to say.
I disagree saying that.
Yeah.
I think Michael Jordan did the bare minimum for the influence that he had.
I'm not even finna ride for him being a philanthropist. So
I'm just saying
that ain't even finna be an argument.
I just find that kind of crazy. I can't put that on that one man, on that black man.
See, I'm not. Again, I'm not saying that by anything, and I don't want him to stop what he doing. Like, bro, him having a pantry in that school for single mothers.
Get a scholarship just from graduating from his school. Like, I think you know how many millions of people he probably finna help.
You know what I think?
And you minimalized it like that? That's crazy.
You know what I think that's gonna help? I think if he changed the overall landscape, because first of all, he changed the landscape of people going to get the money instead of the teams trading you for the money, right?
Right.
That you could clearly see that influence that he had in the NBA.
I see it.
He showed them niggas how to get money.
Right.
All I'm saying is he has the ability to do that.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What do you have to do to even do something? That'd be my problem. I don't like criticizing people what they do.
Like, and I take it back.
Like, it's just like you do.
No, I take it back. I did
like,
something more. I did something more recent than that. I got some shirts together alongside with you,
right?
And you was passing them out.
Right.
So I've been doing stuff as recent as last week.
So you did. So now you're doing as much as you can. So I'm
no. Hell no.
So,
bro, I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah. So if you're not doing nothing, how you gonna criticize? How you gonna critique anything he got going on?
Because I do not have the influence that he has.
That don't mean you can't help people in your community.
I am. I'm helping them with you. Me and you just did this.
So I'm not gonna minimize what you're doing.
I've never. Again, you're taking it.
Okay. So
I only say. Listen.
Somebody you ain't know come to you and tell you they doing nothing.
No. Check this out.
What you doing? They saying
check this out.
You doing it from a small scale.
Check this out. If LeBron didn't have the influence, if we was talking about Jalen Rose,
right,
I wouldn't be having this conversation with you because he doesn't have the influence that he has.
I ain't rolling, bro. I'm just not. I ain't rolling.
That's the only thing that I'm saying. Like
rolling.
he just don't have the influence. Like, cause if Jalen Rose be like, man, I'm not finna do no more casting or doing no more until the NBA change something. I think they'll listen to LeBron before they listen to him.
Right.
That's what I think.
Okay.
I agree.
Moving on. I don't. Let's move on.
You don't agree?
You don't believe?
I just said we moving on.
No, you can't do that, bro. No, you don't believe that Jalen Rose would not have as much influence as LeBron?
I disagree with everything y'all whole take on this. I'm not crapping on LeBron. Shout out to LeBron. He doing as much as he can do.
I think when the listeners listen to this, they not gonna analyze it like that.
Who am I?
I don't think you ever said anything.
Yeah, I don't think that's it.
He didn't listen to nothing
but
you said.
he got it though.
You're right. We will move on.
Yeah, we can move on.
I've been done listening 10 minutes ago when you said something.
I think when the listeners listen, they gonna be like, that's not what
man,
he's
they need
saying.
shit out the NBA. Ain't nobody finna say that. We might well move on. I ain't rolling with what y'all saying.
Yeah.
What, did they shouldn't sit out?
Yeah, I don't think everybody agree with that.
That they should sit out.
Nah, they don't. They starting.
Right,
so
they starting. Right.
This is just my opinion.
Yeah. No, I know your opinion wasn't necessarily wrong. I just don't like that it feel like it's just getting aimed at one player.
I think what you did, and this is my opinion.
I was talking about the owners anyway, so.
Well, I was saying your argument when I've been seeing it online and stuff. I've been saying that. I said, dang, it keep on coming back on the person that's doing like a lot. That's why I was going with it. It's if LeBron do this, I'm like, why is it always on him? Like that nigga doing more than anybody.
I think you took what I said and took the part where I said that was the minimum, and that's what you're running with.
Right. You misspoke.
I don't think. No, I didn't misspoke. You mislistened.
Yeah, right.
I said with his influence.
Right.
If he was just a regular man,
right.
Like that's all I'm saying. Right. I think that he has.
You know what he need to be doing.
No, again, you're misquoting what I'm saying.
No, you know how he need to use his influence.
No,
you know how he need to use it because you're a media trainer. You know.
Again, you're misquoting my words and you're mistwisting everything that I'm saying. I'm saying with his influence, he has the capacity to be able to make a change
and do
more than anybody else.
Right, and do more. Because he's not doing enough.
Yeah, again, and you're putting more words in my mouth.
Ain't doing enough. Get out of here.
It's like you just putting the words in my mouth. Like,
I say I disagree.
No, you not only did you disagree, you added words to my statement.
Hey, bro, he ain't doing it. He doing it on a minimum scale using his influence.
That's again, you're using it out of context. Okay. That's how the media do it.
Right. I disagree.
Like you using it all out of context.
I still disagree.
You disagreeing on the wrong thing though.
I disagree with your whole 100% take. Then we really can move on.
Cool.
I disagree.
We gone. What else we got?
We ain't got no topics.
What?
I said this is when you're supposed to have a topic.
Yeah, this is
when you're supposed to just bring out a random topic.
After heated debate.
Yeah, you're supposed to just bring out a random topic.
I don't think it was a heated debate. You just don't agree. And I don't agree.
Yeah. I mean, it was a debate because we didn't agree. That's what a
debate
is.
Right. No, I'm saying it was
heated debate.
Right. Boy, I'm saying now when we want to move on, we'll be like, so how about, you know what I'm saying? That's
them Titans.
Yeah. That's what's the name.
Yeah, they canceled the first game of that one too, though. So what they saying about that?
About who?
They canceled the first game.
What are you doing?
I just got on blue today.
Where'd you get that from?
I've been having this for years.
No. Where'd you get that from? Why you pulling out?
I just got on blue.
Because he's a smart man.
Oh, Come on.
Plus, we signed Tanner Hill.
Man, come on.
All the way. Go ahead, bro.
I like that we. That was a strong we too.
That's big French.
Yeah.
I mean, it's for fashion.
No, they just canceled. They just canceled the
whole preseason.
They finna cancel. They just gonna cancel the whatever it's called
Can you get us A1?
Hall of Fame game. The Hall of Fame game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That one game.
They probably gonna cancel the whole preseason.
Hey, do y'all notice that when we be debating, we'll debate something that we not 100% sure on either side, like how you feel as far as like a feeling. Like you don't be like, you be like, man, I 100%. I don't know. One of us at the beginning be like, man, I don't really know how I feel about this, and then it'll make somebody take a side anyway.
But that's what a good debate do. It give you multiple perspectives.
But no one. Because remember at the beginning, I was like, well, I don't know how I feel about it from the beginning, and then I got stuck. Now what you mean?
Then you went 100%.
Yeah, then like I wasn't trying to pick no take it out.
That nigga went $100. No, it ain't. They just canceled the game in Canton. What about MLB? What they doing? I know don't nobody keep up with it. But.
Yeah, I don't know.
Only people watch this. You on Archie?
I just seen them running.
I really ain't been watching the last couple of years. Not the last couple of years. I haven't.
I remember y'all was watching. I tried to watch. I couldn't do it.
Watch
Strasburg.
You got to watch your team, and then I think what helped me was I played baseball.
I only watch the World Series.
I don't even watch
the World Series.
That's a good question.
The Red Washington.
Was it Washington?
I think so.
I know they made it.
They won. Man, you gonna be nice.
You know what? They won because they won like 3 games in a row, and then they let them team come back. But they had to win at the end.
This why I think it was because they don't have Harper either. They traded Harper, and then they won the World Series, which they thought Harper was gonna take them to the World Series. They still had Strasburg though. Yeah, but he was there before Harper.
But he was cold in college.
I thought he had Tommy.
He was cold when he first came in.
I thought he hurt his arm when he first came in.
I'm talking about when he first got to playing.
I thought he had Tommy John surgery.
Yeah, that's what I said. He had he messed up his arm when he first got in.
But after that, he came back with a vengeance.
But he got hurt again. I think
he got hurt again.
I remember he came back. He had Tommy because I watched his first game. I remember I called you.
I remember that.
I said, bro, you see how his balls be moving like that, Paul?
But he was doing that in college.
Do you hear me?
Then he came back and I think he got hurt again. And then I didn't watch it no more. He started balling.
I think
he started balling after
that. He started balling.
They had 2 pitchers that was good.
I think they got another ace.
That little short, little brown dude. Brown hair got the phone up.
I don't know their names though like that. I've been playing baseball on PlayStation.
But I ain't know the other dude's name.
I don't think he was cold like him though.
You don't think he was cold like that? He was cold like that though. I ain't know what was going on.
Not like Strasburg was the truth though.
Nah, he was. I watched a few games.
That's what I said because I remember
him in college, for y'all.
And I remember him coming to the MLB, got hurt, had surgery, and then only the last 2 years I seen him again. And I was like,
is Ichiro still playing?
Nah,
I don't even know is that how you say it?
Ichiro. Nah, he don't play no more. Cause if he do, he cold. Cause he was old in the early 2000s. You know when he came over here, he was old.
Yeah.
But he was so cold in left field, bro. He was throwing that mud straight to first. I was like, oh yeah, gunning him out.
They said Deion Sanders' son, he playing for who? This coming up year? He get drafted?
I don't know.
Man, I'm sad, man.
He was still in high.
Nah, ain't him. Not Deion Sanders. Randy Moss' son.
I was about to say he's still in high school.
Who Randy Moss' son playing for? He played
the one that played for
that played with
no, not Clemson, but the other team.
Yeah, I thought so.
He did play for Clemson.
Who?
I think he played for Clemson.
He played for Clemson?
I think so.
I was getting confused because it was one of them teams in the Final Fours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this.
I don't know who you end up going to.
What they gonna do about college football? Y'all know.
They having troubles. They don't know because school is the problem.
What Draymond was talking about?
They don't know if they're gonna open school or not.
They still trying to figure out about school.
Do online school or not.
What about? Yeah, I got to look into what they're gonna do for our schools.
They don't know yet.
Redskins. Thaddeus Moss.
Yeah,
he went to
Thaddeus Moss.
Yeah,
that was his name.
He went to the Redskins.
He played. Y'all did.
But he it's some player on that team that played with Randy Moss.
That played with him?
Yeah, they played. That's why they had a side. That's what I was trying to get to. They had a side by side picture. I was like, dang, that's crazy.
Dang.
Did you know that him and Jason Williams played high school basketball together?
I saw when I watched the That 30 for 30. Or Randy Moss.
Randy Moss and Jason Williams.
30 for 30.
Oh, okay.
No. Wait a minute. About that small town they was in.
Randy
I
Moss
did
and
watch
them,
it. Yeah, I did watch it.
He said, I ain't want to end up on that
because they kept trying to get him from smoking weed.
Yeah.
They was finna send him back.
Yeah.
What was I finna ask you?
The best end zone dance I ever seen.
Which one?
Randy Moss.
What he
When he
did?
mooned the crowd.
Oh, when he went like that.
He
I thought that was T.O.
Randy Moss did.
That was Randy Moss. Hey, T.O. went into the middle of the Dallas Stadium. They were trying to clobber his ass. Hey,
T.O. look like
did you?
Shannon Sharp.
He do. You remember when we were crying? Hey, do you remember? Did you watch that thing about Junior that I sent you? I sent it to you for a reason.
It ain't that dude, that boy in New York, is it?
No, Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Jr. Senior, they played together in 1989, and then like they had like
what you sending to me?
They both, yeah, Ken Griffey Jr. Senior, they both played for the Mariners when he was a rookie, and they hit back-to-back home runs one game, but they kind of doing like a last dance for that. It's just called Junior, but I don't think it's 10 parts.
They was the only son to
do that, to make a home run. And they did it back to back. Like Junior hit his first.
That's what LeBron trying to do. I don't think, man, Bron ain't up there right now. But
I don't think he up there like that.
Yeah,
I think he a good player, but I don't think he like a.
He gonna probably go to a smaller school right now.
I don't think he like a 5-star recruit.
He ain't like them dudes in the top 3.
Facebook.
Oh, okay.
He ain't like them dudes in the top 3.
Yeah, I don't think so. No.
That dude with
I don't even think he a 5-star recruit.
No, I don't think so.
But at the same time,
or D-Wade's son is he?
Excuse me. But at the same time, I think he only like a freshman. Like he just a because he was sitting behind somebody. It was somebody better than him on the team.
Yeah, I know.
But I think like in the next couple of years, like either his junior year or senior, he might start. But like right now, I don't think he's starting.
I don't think so either. I don't think he gonna. He might. I mean, he probably gonna go to a smaller. Cause they usually break out pretty fast at that age, around that time, don't they?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, man. He got I don't think he gonna live up to LeBron height, but make it to the league, he got a chance because he got the height and he got the trainers and shit. I think he like 6'1" or 2" already, and he a freshman. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he a sophomore now, ain't he?
I think so. I think so.
He a sophomore now.
But shit, then they not going back to school, so then that's a whole nother thing of itself too. But I heard here, one of the football coaches 3 of the football coaches are already conditioning their kids, and then one person that's a coach for middle school, they started last week. So I don't know how it really worked.
I don't know. I don't know how they finna do this. I mean, I don't know, man.
I mean, it ain't no cure or nothing like that from what I gather, and it ain't no vaccine.
They just gonna have to people just gonna have to mask up, and they gonna have to test them before the games. I don't think how to do.
I ain't trying to be no like conspiracy theorist or nothing like that.
Nah, go
but
ahead.
I keep seeing articles about Bill Gates and his wife offering to test the vaccine in Africa. How y'all feel about that?
If that's true, that's not good.
Yeah, I don't think it's good.
Africans?
Yeah. And this is how they saying it. I'm gonna send you the article so you can confirm what I'm finna say.
Right.
If this is how I'm taking it, like this, they saying it more so as it's like we need to give it to y'all first because we put y'all last and everything else.
I don't know. I know one thing that people don't like.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's what I said when I read the article. That's what I did. That's why I was like, when I send it to y'all, I want y'all to tell me what y'all feel about
documentary on Netflix?
I didn't watch a documentary. I watched his TED Talk, though.
You should watch his documentary. It's pretty good. He's trying to start like this whole... He's trying to fix the water thing in Africa.
Okay.
Like, so they can have running water constantly. Jay-Z a part of that, too. Jay-Z was part of that like 12 years ago. Trying to fix that water cap. It'd be so much going on that people just don't know.
This what I be wondering, though. Like, and... Tell me if I'm wrong or naive or green for thinking like this. Should it be that hard
to fix the water crisis over there?
Yeah, like the ancient civilizations had running water systems. Like
I think
is that really that difficult?
Nah, it shouldn't be that hard, especially if all the countries was on the same page.
And because obviously there's still countries in Africa that are owned by England and all of this other stuff.
Other continents as well.
Yeah,
like if Asia say, "Hey man, this is gonna help. This is gonna fix the situation."
Or do you think this is possible, or am I being naive and green and shit? That those countries that do have control, like it's some countries that France owns some countries, England owns some countries in Africa. Do they need to just chill on that with that, or? they need to be able to still be owned by them countries. Because, like, I know an African person personally, Schmeat homeboy, that come back and forth. He was telling me about his wives and stuff like that. But anyway, because he was like, yeah, you can have as many wives you want as long as you can provide for them. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, a certain amount of American money per month is like a per diem. You know what I'm saying? So that'll make them stay. But the point that I was getting at is he was like, because his family kind of do stuff over there, I guess. He was saying that basically the countries that own them get like 80% of the total, and they only get 20.
That's too deep for me. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, if I don't know, I don't know.
But see,
about that.
I mean, we can kind of already see that because these countries aren't developed, and we using like even the stuff in our phones, we getting them minerals from over there. It's plenty of scientists and people that'll tell us that.
Nah,
you know
I ain't
what I'm
saying
saying?
Wrong. Me personally, I haven't done enough research on it to know what.
No, that's why I asked you. Do you think that those countries should just let it go? Like let Africa be its own. Like
what I'm saying, I guess
those countries run themselves.
I guess you're straight. I guess I'm saying to you, I don't know what's going on as far as like on the political side or why they even own the countries in the first place. I don't know.
Oh, it was war, like back in the 1800s.
Yeah, but I gotta look it up
like
for me to know that. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know enough information for me to say I don't know. I don't know enough about that to know.
Okay.
I really don't know.
But you don't have an opinion on like if a country own another country, they shouldn't own it?
I don't have an opinion on something like that when I don't know much information about it. I don't know anything about what you're talking about right now.
Okay.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm dumb when it comes to that because I really don't know anything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What you think? Or I'm asking you your opinion.
Why do countries own other countries?
Because they'll take them out, they'll conquer them in war, and then they'll have like treaty, like how Hong Kong is about to become a part of China because this 49-year treaty that they signed is about to be up.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? They pretty much conquered. They pretty much conquered it and told them like, hey, we're gonna let y'all do this for 49 years, then we're gonna take y'all back into a part of you're gonna become up under our jurisdiction again.
Yes, if I had to give an answer is, how is it benefiting them if the country's not doing well or the continent is not doing
because
well?
It's like they can like if you're not doing well, I can use like say I own this house and I'm just saying hypothetically. Right, I own this house, you living in it.
You own my house, man.
I own this house, you living in it. When I want to, you got to get out because I actually own this, even though you live here.
No. I get
you know
that,
what I'm saying?
But shouldn't my thinking would be when you let the country thrive, so then when it thrives and you build it up, then I take it.
But see, I think we touched on that at the beginning. It's kind of like money and poverty or something like that, because you can kind of put that country on restraints. Now you using them to outsource work. Now you got pretty much people doing 50 like Walmart clothes. You know what I'm saying? Because the regulations in this country ain't it.
I would think like, wouldn't you build it up like? Because I don't know. That's why I tell you I don't know.
No, even the movie Blood Diamond.
Right.
Like. Another country own that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They own that. So they tell the people there to when they mine the resources that they come to me and then I'll give you something.
And then you see, I told you I didn't know anything about what you were talking about.
You ain't never seen Blood Diamond?
I've seen it, but I don't know about the owning the country. I don't know anything about it. Okay. I really don't. I wish I knew.
It'd be like they'll take it over. They'll conquer it. Yeah,
I'm gonna research and find out.
They'll conquer the country.
And why they own it. And the Bill Gates thing I've been seeing, but I didn't know if that was conspiracy theories or that was fact or law about the Bill Gates thing. Because they say he started coronavirus and all that. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just like, you got
because when people got money, they venture out into other things. And like, there's all like plenty of videos where like war is money. Poverty is like stress and violence and shit. There's money in that shit. I don't know how they generate the revenue.
See, that's what I be. See that part I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have an opinion. That's kind of hard.
Well, hold on. I know here how they generate money for it. Like, they'll make the gas prices go up. They'll use that money. Or, like how the Pentagon, this is an article you can look up. I think it was like $3 or $4 trillion just disappeared.
Well, it's just like they raising everybody property tax.
I heard about that.
They ain't heard about it. They did it.
They did it.
Yeah, they raised it.
So what that mean?
I know,
like 22% or something. 17%.
Yeah, I know it went up. But what does that really mean?
Your mortgage?
Yeah, you got to pay. You got to pay on it. You
so every year you got to pay a mortgage and you got to pay a property tax.
Everybody got these stimulus checks.
No, what I'm saying is besides the stimulus,
you got to pay a mortgage every month.
Okay, that's like your rent, right? Property tax. How often do you have to pay that? Once a year. Okay. So that's going up, not your mortgage.
Not my mortgage.
Just the property tax. Do that go towards how much you pay on your house?
With my property tax?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you pretty much when you buy a house, you pretty much that's what you paying. You paying principal, and you paying property tax.
Okay, so property taxes like this
on
is your
car,
land.
on your car, right?
Yeah.
You pretty much how sometimes if you go to a real car lot and you put you say, man, I paid my car note, man. I put extra $400 on there, and they still talking about I owe them a car note. Yeah, you got what you should have did was you should have put money on your
principal.
On your principal. Cause that's really what you're
paying. But even after you finish paying your house off, you gotta pay property tax. Is that you paying the state for having a house in the state?
You paying that tax each for having that land right
in the state.
Yes.
Okay, then that's what property tax is.
Yes, you gotta pay on that.
And you just gotta pay that once a year. But that went up.
Well, that went up. But the weird thing is, depending on where you live and what's going on in your neighborhood, that's why you want to try to pick somewhere that when you get done, you can sell your house for more.
Right.
So all that.
Okay.
And what we doing now, we putting money towards the principal. Mm-hmm. But you gotta. This is the tricky part. When you write it, you gotta write this is going towards my principal, not my mortgage.
Okay.
And still pay your mortgage, and then make extra few payments.
You
can get done paying. You can get done paying on your house a lot sooner.
Like you said, if you just round it up to $400, whatever your car note is, you say that. But then that extra little piece, you say I want $28 to go to my principal.
Right. You have to say that.
Gotcha.
If you just put $428,
they gonna take it, but they just gonna put it towards your balance.
That's why people when they be like, man, I paid it extra on my car, no how I still owe them because that money went towards you got to put money towards your principal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that knocks down your interest rates and all of that stuff.
Remember you said you've been through that. You're like, I paid them twice in a row. What they talking about?
Yeah.
But you still got that what you paying. The car probably paid off.
Right.
That's really what you paying taxes. Or you buy a house or anything, that's really what you pretty much you paying the interest.
And all them taxes and stuff go to people.
That's just like certain loans you get. We don't have this loan. I don't like the loan, but it's basically like you get a penalty for paying your house off early. If you take that kind of loan, because they can't make much money off of it. They didn't make the money that they
because they wanted to get the interest and all of that stuff.
So if you take that loan, if you accept that loan, then that's on you.
So if you pay it off faster than you were supposed to, and you initially save $20,000, they probably gonna charge you $10,000.
Yeah, but I don't have that loan, so that's why you be like, okay, I don't want that kind of loan. Then
what's the benefit of that loan?
What? Because you might not. Because it might be. You might have to put less down for taking that loan. You might have to put your mortgage might not be as high. It might be different reasons like that. You might be like,
and they'll have all the packages ready for you.
They're gonna tell you that. They're gonna go through it because they now since the housing crash happened, they trying to make it with people. They
want you to know.
Yeah, they want you to know. You can't be like, nah, man, I can't pay this.
Right.
They go back 2-3 years. That's why you can't. That's why I don't play with the banking system. But they want to look at all that to see if you got. If you know what
yeah. They trying to check out them records. They trying to see what's popping.
You been working here a year? Nah.
Yeah.
Or they might not say nah. They might not. They don't give you that much money.
No, because especially if you got a lot of job history on there. If you got somewhere, if you've been there somewhere 10 years, then you were somewhere 1, they might look at that different.
See, I used to before the next time. I used to think okay, it's better to put 20. You know how they most of the time want 20 bands to put down. I used to think that was better. That's better if you can afford to lose $20,000.
Yeah.
So think about it. You done saved up all this savings. I got 20 bands in the account or 25, whatever you get. Yeah. Okay. Once you give them that 20 bands, your mortgage is cheaper. But then if something happened,
you ain't got no money to put nothing on now.
There you go. So it's really how you.
You should have put 10 bands down and put 10 in the bank.
It depends on if you want
if
your
you got
mortgage,
money.
If you want your mortgage to be cheaper or not.
Yeah.
Because it might not be worth. That might your mortgage may have been $1,000, but your bank account now is empty.
This is not the time for your bank account to be empty.
Nah. So it's probably not a good time for you if you want your mortgage to be cheaper for you to empty out your savings, right?
Yeah, this ain't it. Listen, folk, this is not the time to spend that whole stimulus.
If I was gonna buy a house, I wouldn't buy one right now. Cause I'm gonna need that savings.
Yeah, you gonna want it when it go down, ain't it? Like the market. The APR and all that shit.
Yeah, you want to use it, and you want to use your savings for your savings.
You want to definitely keep. Now, if it's one thing Gonzo know now, savings is definitely where it's at.
You want to go get CDs and all that old stuff.
Yeah,
just stuff, boring stuff I don't like doing.
I stream my music.
I be sitting in there, we be talking about that stuff. I be like, man, I can't wait till this is over. I listen. I'm like, then we get out. I be like, explain this part right here for me. She be like, okay. She be like, let me break it down in Larry terms. Then she break it down. Like, okay.
I mean, you got to. Everybody don't understand that jargon.
And I'd be like, yeah, do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one.
Yeah, everybody don't understand that jargon. I'm a visual learner anyway, so I like to see it. Like you reading and telling it to me, I'm gonna be cool. But I need you to see me draw a diagram. You hear me? Like,
yeah, but
show me what's popping.
A lot of people, I used to hear like, man, you got to put the 20 down, but it's depending on if you can.
They didn't fuck with y'all for first time buyers?
What you mean? Nah, we made too much.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
It's better if you can't. See, not having money in this situation is actually better.
Yeah,
because you eligible for better loans or more loans.
Right.
Like in my situation, you only can get so many. It's only like a few you can get. We only had like 2 to choose from.
Brag.
Nah, you don't brag, nigga. You got to pay. Brag. You got to pay. I had to pay.
Nigga, you got it. Obviously.
I ain't have it. Yeah, so ain't want no brag.
They said you did.
Yeah, right. I just told them I just didn't want to be in a few places. That was it.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, so.
I mean, but shit, we learning though. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a learning process, a learning curve and everything. So obviously I think when y'all do something next time, y'all gonna do it a little bit different. And not to say that this way was wrong, but y'all gonna know a little bit more to do.
They got a loan that they won't. If they find out you doing this Airbnb in your house, that they'll refinance your house.
I heard something about that. I heard that was like a law or something.
Nah, that's a fact.
But wait. So how can wait a minute? That's if you renting it, right?
Nah, that's if you rent or paying mortgage. If you paying, I said
if you paying mortgage. Oh yeah, because technically, if you paying mortgage, technically the house is really not yours yet.
You know, not it's the bank's. Really.
Yeah, it's the bank or whoever financed your house.
Nah, if you buy like the kind of loan like I think bruh got. He got it on like he ain't supposed to Airbnb his house. Okay. But if he do, if they find out, they gonna refinance his house and charge him more for his mortgage. And that's not the agreement that they signed. So Airbnb, because the reason why people they got Airbnb, some people in the neighborhoods they don't like Airbnb. A lot of people, I'm not gonna say some, a lot of people don't like Airbnbs in their neighborhood.
Yeah. I would say
a lot of people
like
don't.
The housing.
The HOA.
Nah, not even HOA. Just people like say like
they can do that too.
Yeah, they can. They can say
because that's how they doing them where Mama lives. Like,
right, you can't.
They send out letters for like the HOA was like, if we find out that you've been Airbnb in a condo where you own, then they go.
So because the people that live there, they look at that. They don't want their neighborhood. Some people look at the Airbnbs like the neighborhood turned into a business. They don't want their neighborhood turned into a business. And then some people in Airbnbs, not everybody. You know, they be trashing them and then bringing parties and be doing all that. And then I used to be like, man, that's some white people doing that. But then when I look at it from a different perspective, it's like all them Airbnbs, you bringing their property tax down, their property value down. So when they get ready to sell, people that come look at the house, they'll be like, man, I would move here, but they got all that stuff going on over
Does
there.
that mean that Airbnb is finna take a down?
No.
Okay, they just gonna have areas for it.
It's gonna and people still sneak and do it anyway.
Okay, and
I think that'd be
but renting it out for months at a time is fine, right?
Yeah, you can rent it. Yeah, you can rent. Well, like he
I'm
said,
talking about sublease, not sublease. But
well, he said, like in the HOA, if your neighborhood got an HOA, then nah. Because they might say,
or you might have to discuss it with them. Be like, look, I got a family moving.
You gotta let them know, and they might say nah.
Okay.
They might say we don't want that in our neighborhood.
But you can sublease though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You can do that. Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
You just can't.
I mean, I totally get it.
Airbnb is a public. You know what I'm saying? But subleasing is more of a contract
that's just like they try to move a store in your neighborhood. They gotta send a letter out and say we want a store right in your neighborhood.
Okay, that's gonna create a lot of traffic.
Because some people might not want that in their neighborhood that they pay.
Yeah. I ain't trying to be like John Weatherspoon on House Party.
Nah, some people.
You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, bro. When people start buying, like you gotta think, some people like borrowing. Man, anywhere from $150,000 to $500,000, like from a bank, they want what they want. They pay for it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, so at first I was like, man, that's whack. You can't tell nobody what to do. But then when you get ready to sell, and they be like, well, your house would be, you could sell for $400,000, and then you got to sell that mug for $280,000.
Yeah, but hold on. At the same time, and I'm just make me understand. Like, I'm gonna hold the people that had the party liable because I got their credit cards and stuff right there. I'm gonna be able to sue them. But then the money that I'm generating from that, I'm supposed to maintain this house to the top level, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to be doing. I mean, in a perfect world, like, I don't want if I give it to y'all and y'all break the door this time, before I rent it out, I need to have that fixed back to the way it was.
Yeah. With
the money that you paid for because y'all broke it and y'all took an agreement.
Yeah, but then like that part's true, but it comes to part when it's about like the parties.
Yeah.
And we out of town and people out there just in and out. some people just don't.
When we did the Airbnb in Atlanta, that lady was like, she was like, y'all have a good time, do y'all thing.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I don't mind if y'all have company, but don't be having no wild parties.
Don't be having no wild parties. Because then the people, it's going to be, if she try to get rid of it, the people going to be like, nah, I don't want this. So it's weird when it come to owning stuff. Some stuff I just didn't understand. I'm like, okay. I was like, why?
I would do like this too, though. I screen the people before I let them come in, to be honest. Like, I'd only pick people that I feel like I would want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let them in. Like, I'm judging a book by the cover.
Y'all know what? Y'all remember, I don't know why we going around this circle. Y'all remember when we went to Atlanta, they asked all them questions on the Airbnb?
Oh, yeah, they did.
They asked all them...
How many niggas you gonna have with you?
How many people you gonna have? How many niggas you gonna have in the house? Y'all gonna be smoking in there?
Yeah, no smoking, guys.
No smoking. They asked all them kind of questions.
It was cool when we went down there, though, because the lady...
What's your question? Yeah. I'm sorry for cutting you off. If you finna... Okay, it was the house we was finna buy, right?
Yeah.
And we said, man, I said, I like this. This nice. He the reason why I ain't get it, because he wasn't on my side. Because it was in Antioch. It was dog, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He said, I'm Antioch. Like, he said that like it was
you should have called me.
Okay.
I'm thinking about moving back to Antioch.
That's what I told him. I said, Canada's finna be start popping again.
Man,
but
anyway, they building a lot of stuff.
Hold on. So I said, man, E.T., I got this. E.T. said, yeah, but I don't like the neighbors. I said, man, the neighbors, I ain't worried about no neighbors.
Me either.
Man, I look, man.
They were ratchet, weren't they?
It was some white people. He was out there in a white beat on. He had a dog. Like, his dog then ran around the circle, so it's mud all over there. They got toys in the yard.
Yeah.
I said, so we asked the lady, we was like, I said, that dude right there, is he renting or he gonna be here? She was like, I gotta look that up for y'all. He might own that. She said, yeah, I know it's kind of an eyesore, isn't it? I was like, yeah, I'm cool.
Man, you tripping. I would have, and we got this pack. I would have got a wooden fence back there, what's the name of their mom on the next street?
But I'm thinking about long term. Like, how long?
But an enclosed backyard, that add value, right?
Yeah, but you got, okay, it sound crazy. Think about somebody we said we bought the house for they said we bought it for $289.
Yeah.
Okay. Now our house is worth, I'm just using the even number, $400,000 now.
Right.
Let's just say that.
Right.
Okay, him being right there, the people that's saying I'm not paying $400,000 to live next to that. So now
they can do that.
Yeah, people can do that because that's gonna make houses sit on the market, stuff like that. People are like, man. And then
it's cool, but they got them.
That's when people. That's why when you watch House Hunting, people be negotiating. They be like, all right, man, we'll give y'all 3, but a house worth 4.
Yeah,
we didn't put all this money. We ain't buy new appliances, but because he right there, people. Nah, it might. So if your house sitting on the market 2 years and you already trying to live renting somewhere else, trying to get that off, you losing money.
Yeah.
So then it's like that. That's what happened here. They didn't want to throw in the appliances. So the house sat on them. They already had moved. So the house sat on the market for over a year.
Damn. And
they still
didn't nobody want the appliance?
Because they wanted a certain amount. They wanted a certain price.
Because
they wanted the money back for their appliances as well. But everybody said, nah, I ain't paying that price. You got to throw the appliances in there if you want that price. Yeah. So, man, after we walked, they was like, they called the lady back and was like, nah, we'll take the deal. We need it. Yeah. They done
lost a lot of money.
Yeah, because they think about it, they still paying a mortgage and they live somewhere else.
But why wouldn't they just rent it out and then tell people that it would? Well, I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, why you just don't? If you know it's been on there for 2 years, rent it out for like 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
I guess they would have had to find somebody who was willing to rent for. They wanted to probably do like over 2 racks. Yeah. Who doing that?
Everybody.
Yeah. So they probably weren't finna do that.
For something like this, I see them doing 17, 18.
And I don't know if they didn't. 17, 18, they're going to be more than that.
Okay.
For renting.
What we looking at in Antioch is like 18, like 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths.
Yeah, that's tight.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good. Because now people don't want to be out there, but they don't know. It's some stuff finna go down in Antioch. Niggas don't even know about.
No.
They finna build a whole bunch of stuff out there.
Man.
They finna build some stuff out there, bro.
No, they really are.
I been trying to tell people, I'm like, man, y'all keep sleeping on Antioch. It's
gonna come back. Yeah, it's gonna come back.
Don't y'all come out there with Santa Claus back out in Hickory Hollow?
And Hickory Hollow, ain't it? Tell the truth.
Who really cares what Kell? He drop a lot of topics. Turn your volume up and let's get the talking. This ain't no shade room. It's only here exclusive. Tune in to listen to know what the truth is. He breaking worldwide news. We blowing up, it's boom. Yeah, you heard it first. Kell's breaking the news. Kell's breaking the news. Kell's breaking the news. Kell's breaking the news.
Now it's time for Who Cares with Kell. I'm gonna give y'all some topics and y'all tell me if y'all care or not.
I hope it's better than last week's.
I hope it is too, because y'all don't care about shit.
Now, last week was your worst performance, though.
You think so?
Yeah,
I think it's getting worse and worse.
I think
Yeah, ain't shit going on there.
Nah.
Yeah, it's getting hard. Your job. You wanted the job. You got it, bro.
Get what he said. So, Jelly Bean Joe,
Right.
he was on the Instagram. Look, bro, we don't even know who that is.
Hey, Al Green messed up.
We had a versus.
You think they
We
care? They had a what?
We had a versus this week.
Ooh, who?
Yesterday.
I didn't watch it yet.
Fab and versus Jada.
I care. I'm gonna watch it later.
You can watch it later. Wasn't really much. It was, hit for hit.
Hit for hit.
What they?
It wasn't hit for hit.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's called hit for
Yeah,
hit.
you can chill out, Kell.
You mean
What do you
street
mean?
hit?
No, it's called hit for hit.
I know they call it, but Jadakiss didn't have no hit for hit with Fab. He couldn't.
I didn't
think
watch
so?
it. I didn't watch it all the way. I just watched.
A hit. I mean a hit. Fab. He lived on the radio.
He did.
Yeah.
With the girl songs.
Yeah,
he was killing that
He
shit.
was killing this. I'm trying. He got wide. Then what? What else was a hit?
I don't know. That's a good question. That's
The
why
one with the
I
paper
guess-
towel on his head.
Yeah, I guess it was.
Knock you out. Rock. What was it?
Yeah, I guess it was. A little.
Yeah.
It was a little. It was a little baby mid hit.
But they did it.
Buddy, would you agree? It's a little baby mid hit.
That nigga said a baby me hit.
You know they putting them on the same stream now. They're not. You know how they used to have two.
Yeah.
Now they on one.
Oh, that's dope.
And they there together. Everybody's there together.
I saw it on when I was scrolling on
What's
YouTube.
what's the app? What's the platform?
I'm taking Fab.
Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking Fab without the girl hits though.
Come on.
But usually-
Well, I don't know.
The
Jada
first
got
day
them
was-
bars
'cause
though.
The first day was you had to go to your Instagram. You had to go to, and then they was trying to face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instagram Connect, and it was messing up when thousands of people get in there. So
Yeah.
now we just on one
It
live
worked-
feed.
it worked
Both
good.
of them. Yeah,
It worked good.
Worked way better because you can actually hear it. You know.
Man,
what I'm saying?
Who
are
you
you
think
into?
was winning? Well, from what you saw, it was kind of pretty even.
It was pretty even. I don't know. They too laid back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Fab-
when you
Fab
wanna
was
do that-
always fly, though.
I feel like when you do that, you kind of go at the person. Like, you need to go like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It need to be a little bit of like
I got
sassiness between you. Like, like you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that was cute. Or
It need to
you
be
know-
some attitude.
Yeah, it need to be some.
Yeah.
Like, you just need to make it more interesting. And just, you know what I'm saying?
I hope you listening, Jada Kids, because Kell just called you sassy. He said you need to be a little sassy on there.
They do. Yeah, it need to be
He
a
gonna
little
be like,
sassy.
come on, dog.
Oh my god,
Kell, are you into that?
Yeah,
are you
bro.
into that? Like Instagram,
BDSM.
like how they? I don't know what that is. How like you? How they changed the Instagram to make it better? Are you into that?
What?
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Like technology.
Y'all don't stop doing this, man. Yeah.
Now, because it's a TV show called Silicon Valley, and Instagram at first was like, it's called, man, it's got a weird name. It's like something else. But it's basically trying to be Facebook.
Yeah.
Dude on Facebook, like
Yeah.
in this world, in this
Right.
thing. And, it's called Hulu Chat. That shit trash. You feel me? And then these other dudes, they came out with one that was like killing that, but they didn't have no funding. They was like some, man, bro, when I tell you that shit funny as hell, it's on HBO, because you got HBO.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that
It's
shit
called
funny.
what?
Silicon Valley.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that shit funny. But yeah, Instagram at first was working like Hulu Chat.
Oh, y'all heard about Ozark, right?
It got canceled.
I had that on here.
It's the last.
Dang.
It's the last season.
Yeah.
No, it didn't get canceled. They ended.
Season. It's gonna be a season
Yeah.
finale.
Yeah, good show. Good shows always.
Well, I mean,
end on
they
their own. It's
kind of
time.
ending it.
Yeah, it's
really?
time.
No, they.
Oh, you
picked
think
up-
so?
No, they got
Yeah,
picked up.
It's
for
only
new
3
seasons.
seasons.
No, the fourth season gonna be it.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm
it.
saying. How many seasons Breaking Bad have?
Not many. Probably like 4.
Oh,
That's
okay.
good. That's good. I mean,
Okay.
they ended on their own. I mean, come on, they got an FBI. They got
Yeah.
mob stuff. At some point, it's gonna be like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't finna keep surviving.
But
all
it's
this.
gonna be longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got not too much, but 14 instead of.
Okay.
Okay, then cool.
It's time, man. I
Yeah.
ain't tripping
But
on
it's
that.
gonna be 14.
Damn,
Good
I
shows
hate to
always-
see him go.
Yeah, it's time. You can keep stressing out. Eventually, you're gonna be like, all right, bro, this nigga ain't finna keep.
Well, since that was one of my who cares.
They gonna be like, all right, bro.
Michael Jordan arm stretched out.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, bro.
Do we care about T.I. to teach business trap at Clark Atlanta?
Nah, I fucks with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I fucks with that. I ain't know that was even happening, but I fucks
Yeah,
with
he's gonna
that.
teach business trap at Clark
You hear this
Atlanta.
fool, man?
No.
About Michael Jordan arm stretching out.
He told me it's stretched
I
out.
hate that.
Bro, they beat the
I hope the
Monstars.
listeners catch that,
I hate
bro.
you
That
say
was
that.
funny. What, bro?
Trey Songz versus Meek Mills.
Battle? Versus?
Nah.
What are you talking about? It's just real, bro.
Yeah.
What do you mean versus? They friends, ain't they?
Well, they are, but Meek
going-
Mills got upset at Trey Songz.
For what?
So Trey Songz had
I want to hear this.
a Feed Your City drive in Philly.
Okay, I saw that. I did see that.
Okay.
This is great.
Right. So basically, he was just calling out different people. It's like a challenge, like Feed Your City challenge.
Like what he did with the Maybach, and he challenged everybody else to get a Maybach.
Yes. So he challenged. he's like,
Right, I remember that.
I hate you.
He did do that though, right?
He did something like that. But anyways, Meek Mills tweeted a picture of him holding a stack of money. Like a stack of money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Trey Songz commented was like, you should donate that to the Feed Your challenge. So Meek Mills felt like he was coming at him like, I done plenty of stuff. I did this, I done that.
Right.
And Meek Mills and Trey Songz was just basically like, I wasn't really coming at you personally. I'm challenging everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you feel like that I was coming at you like you was all your panties in the wide, then he basically was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Petty, you felt the way about me challenging him to the Feed Your City. So
Let me ask you this, though. Let me ask y'all a personal question. If he wouldn't have said the panty part and would have said it like a real man, we would have thought he was weak, didn't he? Like backing down.
who?
Trey Songz.
Nah,
Well, he didn't back down. They went back and forth.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
That
if he
was-
wouldn't have
You know why
said
he
the
would've
being
got a
smart.
pass?
Why?
I mean-
Because he an R&B singer, they wouldn't let it slide.
I mean,
Okay, then that
I
makes
mean, I
sense.
can go through
that
all
do make
the-
sense.
He do R&B, man. That nigga ain't
Yeah.
But
And
they
he
said-
didn't
they
mean it
said-
like that?
They said Trey Songz just knock niggas out though.
Oh, for
Remember that old video they saw him jumping in the crowd fighting that dude?
Mm-hmm.
Like that ain't the first brawl he ain't been in. You know, you from the streets.
Go ahead, kid.
He just wear suits on the beach. And nigga wear suits on the beach.
Why?
That's just crazy.
I be getting him mixed up with Tory Lanez for some reason.
That big head dude.
I think that's what I be like, that's Trey Songz. No, that's Tory Wade.
Tory Waves.
Lanes.
Whatever. I don't like his music that much.
He cool though. He can do his little thing.
Black AF gets renewed for a second season.
Nice. I like
That's
that.
good.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That is dope.
Okay.
See, man.
You're not so bad, bro.
It ain't you, bro. We just be on different spectrums of the earth.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nah, it ain't.
You like to, you
The
like to
Simpsons
fight,
will
like
no
watching.
longer allow white actors voice of colored people.
Yeah. I was rolling when I heard that one. Because they don't want to use their white privilege to take black people roles when they get.
Yes.
Everybody's trying to get out the way right now.
Yeah.
That also made the guy who's doing the voice for
Yeah, he gave it
Cleveland
up.
Brown.
Oh, sorry.
He quit. He quit doing his job because he's
For
a white
real?
guy. He was a white guy.
It was a
doing the
white
black
guy
man. Yeah.
that was doing his
It was
voice.
a white dude doing that.
That is
You
crazy.
heard that voice. You know there wasn't no black dude.
I'm
Now,
not trying
I
to be funny.
kind of thought it was a
I
black
thought it was
dude.
a black dude for real.
I did though, for real.
I ain't gonna front. I ain't know they even allow something like that. I did not know that.
Yeah, bro, I don't think you really realize how racist they are.
Bro, I did not know that. I
Rest
know
in
what-
heaven for Huey.
Who is that?
Pop, lock, and drop.
All right. You can.
He died.
Yeah, he died the other day.
What happened to him?
He got killed.
Damn, Huey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
that it did suck. And we already talked about the NBA season.
Look at his face. You play too much.
What, bro?
We already talked
Grow
about
up.
the NBA season. That
When
was
I
it.
get in the car, y'all gotta go and bang it though, bro.
What?
Pop lock and drop it.
No, I'm calling him when I get in the car.
Oh.
The Twitter's mad at Terry Crews again.
What he do? You know what? I think they got to pass this time.
Yeah.
I don't care what he did. What he do?
Man, he ain't really. If you're a child of God, you
All
are
right,
my
bro.
brother and sisters. I have family of every race and creed and ideology. We must ensure #Black Lives Matter with the black, brown, and light-skinned fish. Then it says, we got to make sure that it doesn't morph into Black Lives Better. So, you know, he think if black people get the most, then we gonna become, I don't know why.
Better than white people.
Yeah, I don't know what he talking about.
Yeah, bro, he cool.
Whatever.
You know what I think it is?
It.
It's the Old Spice is going to his head. That's what all them showers.
You said Old Spice?
No. Yeah.
Why? Don't wear that. I'm gonna see an article on deodorant.
Okay, you gonna do it?
I'm for real. Don't wear that.
Man, bro, if you send me the knowledge, you know I'm gonna rock with it.
Don't wear this. I don't even wear.
That's all I have for Do You Care with Kev. Unless you want to talk about Blue Ivy getting her first award or nomination.
Yeah, they natural.
They got the powder can too now.
I use that toothpaste.
The BET Awards. We had the BET Awards this week too.
I heard it was on. No, I heard it was on Channel 5.
That's CBS. I didn't know. Not know that was all owned by the same people.
Oh, CBS on BET.
I didn't know it was
I didn't
all.
know that
I didn't know it was all Viacom.
Y'all did know it was all Viacom.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Yeah, they big.
Y'all did know.
Y'all remember we used to have Viacom cable though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all. Oh, so VH1, CB. I did not. CBS think they slick. See, they don't want to tell them that. We own that too. They don't say nothing.
And then, if I'm not mistaken,
know that.
Disney own a lot of that shit too. Like all of that shit stemmed down.
Bro, it be so much stuff. People, bro. When I found out Cam owned all them restaurants, I was shocked.
Cameron.
He just don't put his. He said I don't put my name on it.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Is that my hat?
Go ahead, bro. He picking with me.
Big Boy from Outkast.
This nigga still going.
Nah, he going. He on fire today. Go ahead.
This was it. This is it right here.
If he gay or something like that, I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about that.
Then, well, then never mind.
Big
What?
Boy.
From Outkast?
I didn't get to say nothing. I don't know if y'all I like y'all. No, he's not gay, but he does have a wig on, like a blonde lace front, like 6'9".
Right now?
Like it's a picture of him.
Let me see.
Why are you doing this?
I don't know.
There's got to be something.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something going on.
But that's all we got for Who Cares with Kev.
You a man.
That must be his. That's got to be his brother.
That's Photoshop.
I don't believe. I ain't rolling.
Yeah.
That ain't one of the
What
best
site is
rappers
that,
ever.
What side is that?
MZT. That's the knockoff.
That is on.
I hope I
on
still
Insta.
You got it still up?
Instagram.
Yeah.
Come on. I ain't messing with you, bro.
Come on.
I enjoyed y'all today, man.
Man,
I really did.
I'm gonna say the same thing, and then I digress. What about you, Kell?
I found out more information on it. Just that quickly. He is dressed up as George Clinton in a movie role.
See, people be over
Got the internet questioning his sexuality.
Yes.
Okay, I know.
He was playing.
And we gotta,
he's dressed up for a movie
hold on,
role.
we gotta leave Ja Rule. Give Ja Rule his credit too.
For his lamb chop commercial.
Nah, that was a
game show.
That was a game show.
That he owned.
Yeah.
So everybody
that he owned.
Yeah,
and he won.
Yeah,
That was him winning. That was him
dope.
winning.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Wait. No, I thought it was dope that he was still doing his thing.
Nah, people was clowning him doing them little cheap commercials in them house
Oh yeah.
parties.
No,
but it was still funny though.
Right.
it was
I know it's funny.
No,
but people was
but that was
laughing
part
at
of
him,
it
and
too, though.
Cause they were saying Ja Rule down.
Nah, bro.
I wasn't saying he was down.
Yeah,
But I thought
I
it was
tried
funny.
to ask people that. I was like, he had so many hits. How is he down? Like, how do people say that?
It was the whole 50 and Ja Rule thing.
Okay, he lost the battle, but I'm talking about financially.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, he has so many songs that I can sing right now, bro.
No.
Don't hit me one.
What did I be without you?
Go before that.
The one where when she was screaming at her, she said, "Ma!" You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Ashanti.
Yeah. All right.
Who your
Go
hero?
with Murder Inc. We used to rap. And they used to talk about murder for real. And
Man, tell the truth.
when they was actually doing like that
Murders.
hardcore rap. Hey,
What you?
and they really tried to kill 50 Cent, y'all.
Yeah, I know.
That was them.
Bro, you don't think that I think they had to fight a case or something like that.
The shooting of 50 Cent
Yeah.
is part of Murder Inc. doing it.
You think I don't know that, bro? They hated him.
I don't think they like.
Bro, he fucked up they
They
bag.
can sing how they want to, but they ain't too fucking
Man,
with.
he fucked up they bag, bro. So like, I had to murk him.
But I mean, that's why they beef is eternal. Like, I guess he gonna forever beef with them. Like,
Yeah. Man, that was dope though, Kell. You had about 17 Let me see.
It was 16 to be exact.
It was 16 to be exact.
Yeah, dang.
My hero is I'm gonna shout out. Her name is Kyoki Wade. She owns Kyoki Sweets Corner. Kyo Sweets Corner. And you can look her up on Facebook. It's KYOKO space and then WADE Wade. She does desserts and edible arrangements pretty much is what she do. So if you're having any kind of intimate setting or you want to just get your significant loved one a little bouquet of flower dipped strawberries, holla at her. She got them. And she make these strawberry lemonade cookies. I'm going to just leave that right there. Don't look at me, bitch. I had a couple. I done had a couple.
Look at you.
Go, bro. Go.
Mine is shout out to my alumni sister at Popeyes, Brittany Shook. She a real estate agent now. Look up on Facebook. Her name is Brittany Shook, and she's a chocolate deluxe. And about 3 years ago, she beat breast cancer too at a young age.
Turn up, man.
She be the girl when we go to the Dominique Art Show. She be taking the money up a lot of times. That little dark.
Okay, I done seen you say something to her before. That's cool. Shout out to her.
That's why every time I see her, I always say, "What up?"
She a real estate agent.
Yeah, I always say every time I see her, I always say, "What up, Popeyes alumni?"
You are crazy, bro. Yeah, I heard you say that at the beginning.
She was like, back in the day.
That's SHOOKS.
Yeah. Shook.
Just Shook. SHOOK. Brittany Shook.
Yeah, she's be one of the baddest guys at Overton.
For real. Mm-hmm. Better than old girl we been talking about. You ain't gotta say her name.
Yeah, she
was up there.
Well, hold on. We was in the era versus dark. It depends. We was in the dark skin versus light skin.
What was you into?
Whatever I can get my penis into.
Do you hear me?
And shout out to my girl Drea too.